Ooh.
Also has like 30 billion windows open right now, so that's probably a contributing factor.
Nah, sounds unrelated.
In the IT world, we had a term for when the computer was working and it wasn't working, and it was the fault of the user. We called it picnic, which is short for problem in chair, not in computer.
Yeah,
Nice.
So that was our code. We're like, oh, we got a picnic.
problem exists between computer and chair. Keyboard and chair.
In the tractor world, I have a new one. PTO is the power takeoff. You hook up an implement to the back, and that's how it transfers power. Well, it also means probably the operator. That's what's wrong. It's the PTO. It's probably the operator.
Nice.
So, okay. Welcome to tonight's session of Dan's Tomb of Annihilation, session 21 of the second party. We are picking up from last week where you blazed through 2 shrines in one session. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
according to your notes, there are no. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong here, but according to your notes, there's nobody or no cube that has not been accounted for so far. Is that correct?
Yep.
We don't have 2 of them.
Correct. Right? Red Wizards have 2. Yep.
Right.
They have Moa and Shigamvi.
We have 7?
Yep.
Okay, I thought we had 6. Okay.
Metagaming, one of which is
wait.
hidden across town.
Yes. Yeah, we had 6. 1 is hidden.
Okay, Dalmir is convinced that we don't have 3 of them, but y'all tell me that we didn't lose it, so
yeah,
I
we
have to believe.
have.
I guess you won't let me go back. I'm still like a little sus about that, by the way.
That's fair.
But I've trusted you. I've trusted y'all this far. I've lived this long, so I mean, like, I'm working off faith here.
Yeah. So. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, when has a plan of ours ever backfired? Ever. Yeah.
Never. Never, ever have we even ever run away from a fight.
No. Yeah.
Somewhere
I don't know that we've seen a plan out enough to know if it's backfired or not.
That's actually a really good point, Liz. That's a really good point.
Nothing backfires with Eustace. Everything's intentional.
There was a cube hidden within somewhere in the circle here, in that general area. So, you would have to backtrack there. You are currently at this shrine here. No, hang on. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I meant to do this one here. I keep getting the 2 mixed up. You're at this one here. And last session, the first shrine was a little difficult for you to figure out. the puzzles were challenging, but you ended up persevering and figuring it out. That kind of burned up a good amount of your time, especially since there was a heavy summer storm that rolled in. So it wasn't as if you could really go out and do much anyway. You were in the shelter of the shrine, so you were safe. But after that storm passed, and it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you ended up doubling down and moving very quickly to the next shrine, which was the Shrine of Obalaka. And in the Shrine of Obalaka, you kind of just threw caution to the winds a little bit. You just ran in there and grabbed the cube and ran out. In the process, Felmira got petrified once.
And it worked like a charm?
Mm-hmm. It really did. Like, honestly, completely the wrong strategy, but you got the cube, so... Can't be wrong if it worked.
There's a name to it. There's a name to that type of strategy.
What is the, what's the saying? Success requires no apology.
If it,
Bulldozing through the mission.
If it's stupid but it works, it ain't stupid.
Exactly.
That's just not true.
I agree. Objectively, very false statement.
Yeah. I survived jumping off the cliff once. That means I can do it every single time.
Yeah, probably best to not employ that methodology to the rest of this game. Just saying.
I disagree.
At the end of the session, this was right after Liz had to take off, you guys stepped out, identified that the cube was no longer petrifying people, and the last rays of the sun went away as the sun disappeared behind the giant forest trees, and within a minute or so you heard a shriek of the familiar Night Stalker that you've run into before.
Mm-hmm.
So to set our music stage here.
Bum, bum, bum.
Liz!
What up, homie?
What up? The sky.
All right. You decided to send your NPC, the UNT under Geese, named Voldy Craig or whatever his name is, to prepare a building for you. Unfortunately, due to just the time that this all took place in, he's only been at it for about 20 minutes. But
No, that's unfortunate.
right next door to the shrine. And if I remember correctly, all of you booked it towards that house at the end of the session, and that's where we're up. Okay, let's move you to that map then, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we shall. Oh, excuse me.
Alright, you find yourself in the courtyard of a building. There is a door to a house. You can definitely see the house. I just have dynamic lighting turned on.
Okay.
Are you all able to see the map for starters?
No.
No.
Jake is not.
Okay. That would
I
be
can,
because it is pitch dark, and only those with dark vision should be able to see.
I
Okay.
got dark
That's
vision.
me. That's
Jake has
me.
dark vision.
Yep, I should too.
I think we should just say who doesn't have dark vision from you.
I'm the only one. I don't see anything. Yo, we
I don't
gotta
know.
turn back. There's clearly nothing on.
I don't have dark vision either. Can I make the argument that we would have a torch? We lit a bunch of them for that last temple, and with the light
Once we
going
get-
down, I think it would
once we
be
get into
logical
the
for us to know to grab it.
Once we
I
get
think
in
it
the
would.
building, I'll just cast bonfire.
Oldie
Let's
but a
see.
goodie.
Or we could do that too. Yeah, I would rather cast bonfire.
How about this? I will give you a little bit of light
I would have a
for the last rays of sun coming down.
Okay, I was about. I can see.
I
that.
would have a torch out if it was getting dark, though. Like every time we've gone to a dark place, I've had a torch out.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, Zord, I will give you a torch.
All right, well I'm gonna stick close to Zoran then.
There you go. You should have a torch now. Does that repair fix the issue? You're able to see now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Alright. So you heard the shriek behind you. What do you do?
Want me to put down the bonfire where the door is?
We go to the door. Go to the door. Go to the door. Hustle.
What?
Wait, we're in the place that was being worked on?
You are at the place, yes. Down here is the door to the building.
I say we go for it.
Yeah, I'm going in. Whee!
Yeah.
Toby's going in.
Get in, get in,
As
get
soon
in,
as I
everybody
get
in,
back to
everybody
my
in.
house.
See if there's a way to bar the entryway here. Is there a door that can be closed?
While you do that, I'm inspecting other entrances.
Yeah, can I
I'm
make
looking
a
for other
perception check to
entrances.
try and see if I or do something to like guard the door that we come through? I'll cover while everybody runs in.
Sure.
I have night vision, just so you know.
Yeah, same.
How far, Eustace?
Did everybody make
Is
it
it
in
60?
safe?
Sorry, I'm
60.
looking for a bunch of options to see what I can do.
There you go.
Yep, mine should be 60 as well.
Oh, somehow yours got
Everybody-
set to 0. Wow. Sorry, guys. There you go.
Ah, thank you.
Alright, Gedlin, I still have you out in the courtyard.
Yeah, I was gonna try to see if I could bar that door.
Let's see. It is a broken gate, I think would be a better way of describing what's right here. The gate to a courtyard, there are some shallow walls around this courtyard, but not exactly tall.
Okay, so even if I was to somehow fix the gate, it would still be very traversable.
I think that, yes, that's correct.
All right. In
We'll
that case, I'm
bar it
coming
from
in here.
inside here, I yell from the doorway. We'll barricade this door, the one I'm covering.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get inside.
Inside.
It's
No, I'm following you. Close the door. Close
Come
the
here,
door.
I
use
thought
your
you were
Hulk
saying-
muscles to help me drag furniture.
Yeah,
Me?
I thought you were saying barricaded from this side. I didn't know you were still sitting out there, you doofus.
Alright, go ahead and describe for me, you guys, as a group, what would you like to do?
Barricade everything.
Barricade
Yeah.
everything. So I'm gonna help drag whatever. Is there a big table?
I would like
There
to-
is
Through
somewhere.
this door? Actually,
this-
I'm gonna. Okay, so are there like door handles, or is it like a door knob? Like, are there handles that I can shove my axe through it for right now?
It is a wooden door with a simple latch, a simple steel latch. It's kind of like a gate latch, where you push it in and you drop the latch down into a slot, and that's what holds it shut.
Okay, well. Is this door like a working order door? Like, would it have one
Yes.
that's safe? Okay.
Yes.
That I felt was sturdy enough.
And Valmira, just because it's not so obvious on Roll20, but you would probably put it together with just a little bit of looking around. The rest of the doors, with the exception of the one I'm going to point out, are interior doors. The one down this direction is an exterior door. There's another door.
One down.
I would definitely be like looking for other entrances.
Yep.
I've got a
Exactly.
fireplace over here.
Yep. I'm doing the same thing. I'm looking for any weaknesses.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast bonfire in the fireplace.
Well, that takes care of that door.
Maybe.
Nothing's coming in through there.
Valmira, remind me, you've got aura stuff, right? What does your aura do?
Yes. Okay, so I know that, like, I'm gonna look at it, but you can't be charmed. Features and traits. That's what I need. Yeah. Okay. Aura protection. Everyone within 10 feet of me, you get a +3 to all saving throws for protection. Devotion means that you can't be charmed if you're within 10 feet of me, and then courage is you can't be frightened within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm considering a similar
It's a
effect. I was
second.
trying to figure out what's.
Oh wait, that's a stove. Never mind.
Dovry went down to the other exterior door. Did you have something in mind, Aaron?
Yeah. I'm going to use one of those stools and try to barricade that exterior door.
Okay, let's just do. Ooh, gosh, I was gonna say sleight of hand, but that doesn't actually make sense. It wouldn't be. Wouldn't be athletics. Some sort of.
I would want to
check.
help you. Athletics is typical for like lifting something heavy. It's typically athletics.
You know what? I'll just go with athletics. It's fine. Valmira, if you want to do the same thing for your door, if you're blocking it, do an athletics check to try to get the door wedged shut, or it's like heavy in front so it can't be pushed open.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you are successful. There's a big round table that you were able to drag over there and use to blockade. Dovry and Zorn.
Okay, so I take advantage on my roll. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do. Hey, dirty 21.
Wow, nice. Okay, you have at your disposal several bar stools. There's a couple kegs or barrels over here by Gedlin. Heavy ones. It seems like there might be some liquid in one of them. And then, let's see, what else? There's some large chairs over here as well.
Nice.
You're able to, let's say, like, you're able to grab one of the chairs and maybe a keg. Or not a keg.
Cool.
Keg would be a small barrel. A large barrel that's full of something and maybe a stool. You're able to get that kind of blocked off so that door doesn't easily move. And it is latched currently.
Nice.
Devlin is going to whine a little bit about using potentially barrels of delicious ale and fine furniture as barricades, but he won't actually fight you on it.
We can drink it in the morning. It's fine.
Fine
Guys,
furniture.
it's the basement.
Breakfast ale.
Where's our buddy? Is he here?
Yes, Voldy is in here. I haven't grabbed his...
Okay, that's fine. As long as he's not like mysteriously missing.
Yeah. No, there's a trail of blood over here, though. No.
Here we go.
Back to the basement.
Dan, is this one like a fireplace that we should worry about as well?
It is another fireplace.
How many bonfires can we make?
I'm going to do one at a time. I had to concentrate to keep it up. How about this, guys? Put wood inside the original fireplace, so that way the wood catches fire, and then once the wood catches fire, I'll end that bonfire and make a new one.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna
you
say
go.
let's
That's
just
smart.
start pitching furniture into the fireplace, and then
Yeah.
I
No,
will
it's
stand-
the other fireplace. Put it
I
in
will
the other
stand-
fireplace.
next to this red chair here and make sure that no one throws it into the fire. I have claimed it.
There's a bookshelf over here loaded with old ratty books that seem to be falling apart. There's a wooden end table. There's some wooden rubble on the ground.
I claim the
I
book.
would just be like yelling like, Thelmira, we need your axe!
I run to the books. I'm like opening and see if there's anything I can glimpse before you burn the books.
Doing a speed reading.
It's just nerd stuff. Keep going.
Yeah, speed read.
And then in the distance, through the shut door, you hear another screech. A little muffled because the door is shut.
I'm gonna pop off a bigger aura because I'm getting scared. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Aura of Purity. I think is gonna be probably the most ranging one here. So if anybody within 30 feet of me until the spell ends. Oh, it's only for up to 10 minutes. God, I hate when they do it like that. Never mind. I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast the bonfire in the other fireplace, catch the wood on fire, and then put the bonfire back up in the other one.
Quick question. These stairs by the front door, do they go up or down?
Down.
They go down.
Okay. Less worried about down.
Yeah, I closed that door just to be sure. If somebody wants to barricade it, probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Or should we move down there? Assuming there's
I
less.
said we should
points
like
of
that.
interest.
We should move to the
What's
basement.
down there? That's the biggest question.
I could scout it out.
There you go.
Okay.
How are we going to drag all the fine
Alright.
furniture to the
Hey,
basement?
but before you go down there, see if you find any explosives.
Okay.
Or anything that explodes, catches fire.
I'll,
Make sure it's
I'll
not
keep an
booby
eye out.
trapped, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, I got fire spells. Pew pew.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm
Joffrey,
gonna, stealthily
out.
poke my head down there.
This area here.
Okay. Any
good
telepathy up at all? Or is that we
No.
probably don't have that up right now, do we? Okay.
While
don't
he's
think-
down there, I want to.
So.
Sorry.
What? We would have the telepathic bond still.
It's still up? Okay. I'm gonna use my thinker, not my talker, to say that there are a bunch of barrels down here. Who knows what they're full of?
It looks
I'm
like
seeing-
they probably
yeah.
made wine or some alcoholic beverage down here.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, there's like some
Yeah,
brewing
explosives.
station. So yeah,
Wait.
this-
Did you say there's a brewing station?
it looks like it, and there's literally one entrance in and one entrance out. This might be the place to hole up, actually.
This is my new home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we might want to just come down here instead.
We
This
might
might
have
be
to
the most secure
actually
area.
make a shrine to Yandala here. I think we need to
I-
consecrate this ground.
Devin is trying ferociously to drag that plush red chair downstairs.
Let me help you.
Oh.
I'm gonna help him out. I'll take one side. I'll take the back. You take the legs.
Only downside
Greatest.
there might not be ability for us to have like a legit fire, but we can keep a torch lit for light.
Bonfire.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of wood and stuff around here and not a ton of space, so I don't know if bonfires.
The spell bonfire.
Right.
Yeah,
Doesn't
he's
that
saying there's
catch-
a bunch of flammable stuff down
Doesn't
there.
that catch
Very,
other
like,
things on fire though
very
potentially?
Yeah.
tight area.
Yeah, but we can
Yeah.
use that
We can
stuff
figure it out.
Okay.
to
I
fight.
feel
Um,
like safely
either way.
holding up is probably.
Yeah,
More
I think
important.
this is probably the easiest room to defend. There's literally one entrance from what I
I'm
can
not
tell.
exactly worried about getting cold in this armpit of a jungle.
Wait, hold on real quick. There's also some red stuff on the floor. Is this spilled wine or is this blood?
He said, "Look at."
Investigation check, please.
I'm gonna lick it.
Into your lips.
Ooh, a 9.
It tastes dusty, just because the floor is pretty gross. But you come away from it thinking, I don't think it's blood. It's just the wrong color red.
Okay.
I have to be wine.
Before I go downstairs, I do catch the fireplace on fire.
Okay, I will drop a light on there. And those should burn for a long time.
Quick thought though, if we're not going to be up there, do we want fire potentially attracting things with light?
If you remember, the fire is actually expelling them.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
The
I
first
think
time
if
we
it's in a
fought
pirate
against
place,
these guys.
Nothing's gonna come through the flues.
That was the whole point, drop it down fire.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't want them
at least for
flying.
a short period of time, it should ward them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm denying them entrance those two areas. Okay, I'm heading down.
Sweet.
All right, Eustace is in the cellar. Who else?
Are we going? Is everybody ready to head down?
Yes.
What are we going down for?
It is
just 'cause
a
that's where we're staying. Okay.
yeah, it's a single entryway, easier to barricade.
All right, I'll be the last one down so I can guard the door.
Then
I'll
yeah.
cover everybody to make
Also,
sure.
because you're helping me move that chair down.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'm the first one down then.
If you guys want, you can barricade the door with the wine, so that way if someone tries to go through, I just throw a fire spell.
Bite your
Make
tongue,
it massive
sir.
explosive.
Gedlin has plans for this wine. I will be
I
inspecting.
will drown them in the wine before we explode it.
Okay, the bad wine then.
Okay.
All right.
I would like to do an investigation check to identify the good wine from the bad wine.
There are a number of barrels in here that are completely sound. And you could tap them if you want, but your intuition would say that there is good wine in them. In fact,
Okay,
it might be
so-
really good wine because it's very old.
Right, I was going to say, like, we know that this city collapsed like 100 years ago, right?
But is it so old that it suddenly turned to vinegar?
Not if it was made right. Not if it was made
Yeah.
right. I got
Let's
a
just hope
20
these are moving and know how to make wine.
I got a 22 on my investigation check to determine the wine. So I want to, one, examine the brewing station. I have proficiency with brewery supplies and winemaking supplies. I want to see if this is a quality operation or like a roughshod operation. And then I want to pick one of the barrels that still looks good, pull out my trusty barrel tap, which I obviously have. And after thorough inspection, I want to tap this bad boy and see what we got. See what we got in the barrel.
Out comes a fragrant, fruity red wine.
Whoa. Oh. Guys, this is good. This is good stuff. Everybody find the glass. Everybody find the glass.
Okay, but did we barricade the door yet?
Not with this, you're not.
There's crates. I'm seeing some crates over here.
Everybody start
Yeah, you
barricading
use
the
the
door.
crates.
Real quick,
If
Zach,
it comes to it, you can use the fancy chair.
you
But
would-
don't
gonna
touch
help
the
get-
stairs.
I'm gonna
make
help
sure you
Gedlin
join
now
the
since I'm
sound
so
kill,
weak.
Zach.
Oh, yes, I got to. Actually, I
Yes.
think I have the battery to do it this time, too.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
a weak person, so I'm gonna help Gedlin out with consuming this wine.
I won't barricade the doors.
All right, what would you like to do to barricade the door, Val?
I'm gonna use probably one of like these open square
The crates?
boxes. Crates. That's the word.
Okay. Yeah, that would be another athletics check to try to prop the door. Excuse me, prop the door.
I'll help
shut.
you. I'll help you, Val. You can take advantage.
Oh, sorry. You said athletics.
Yes.
All right, there's one. Did I forget to do the right click? Oh, there we go. 22.
Excellent. The door
Nothing's
is
getting through that.
propped closed, and it's
But like, all
shortly
right, Eustace,
after
really watch your area of attack. Things don't get too crazy, because it's not gonna be easy for us to get out of here either.
shortly after that you hear a loud noise from
cook us.
above.
I was just about to ask if I thought they were getting, like,
You hear
Are
a
you sure we need to barricade? Never mind, we did good.
and
Thought we had
A
overkilled for a second, but
distant-
no.
boom is heard along with another shriek, this time sounding a little different than the few ones you've heard before, and noticeably a bit more, a bit louder. How different?
Wait, how? Yeah.
I would say it sounds angrier.
I would like to make a perception check to determine if this is just more of the same creatures and they're getting closer,
Right.
or if they've run into other entities that are fighting them.
Can I do a nature check to see if I recognize that sound?
Both of you, yes to both. Yeah, go ahead, both.
27.
Nice.
Same creatures.
18.
Okay. Everybody quiet! As Gedlin puts his mouth underneath the tap and just starts like drinking directly from the barrel.
That was going to be my move. Nice.
And use
Stop
this.
it, get in on this.
Remind me what you were curious about again.
Curious if I recognize the sound. I got 18. As someone who grew up in the jungles, grew up in the area.
This is a foreign sound to you.
Okay. I don't recognize it. Or this wine is delicious. This is my 4th cup.
Think you'd recognize anything at this point? Dang, son.
You've had 4 glasses of wine in short order.
we gotta finish this. We might get attacked anytime soon.
Eustace has picked up the poison condition.
All right. The
Like
next
the poison
sound you
resistance
hear
condition.
above you, you'll hear the sound of footsteps on a wooden floor right above your heads. A little bit of dust starts falling from the ceiling.
Telepathically, you guys hear, I don't think that's the ghosts. Did the Reddies follow us or something?
I'm not going to do as a ritual. I'm just going to cast detect. Actually, it's not a ritual. I'm going to cast detect thoughts.
Let's see.
Nice. I had the exact same thought.
And I think it can go through wood far better than any other material for sure.
But it's a 30-foot range.
Yes.
I'm gonna get close to the door.
Interesting. Okay, I gotta come up.
Actually, I'm already close to the door. Now to think about it, because I was drinking from the barrel.
It's hard to describe, but the thoughts you detect are those of creature hunting for one thing.
Okay,
Laser
so
focused on searching for one thing. And
it probably already knows that we hear this with the fire, so I'm gonna ask it to do a wisdom saving throw.
it's not
See if I
desiring
can-
to. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna dive into its thoughts. So wisdom saving
Good
throw.
play, good play.
Okay.
It already knows that something is here with the fire.
What level is that?
Oh, 17.
No, sorry. What level is the spell? Is what I meant.
Oh, 2.
I need you to
Bounce
make the
back.
check now.
I didn't do a wisdom saving throw now. Okay.
Womp womp.
Oh.
18.
Okay, so you are unsuccessful, and you feel
What?
a wave of sort of mental energy reflected back at you, which was what imposed that wisdom save, which you pass.
It's the thing's looking for something, not someone. It's looking for something, and it's
He's
very
here for the wine.
powerful. It's a very powerful magical thing, since it reflected the spell back on me. Apparently,
It probably is one of the red wizards then.
I don't think it's a red wizard. It wasn't. It didn't seem that intelligent.
Yeah, and it didn't.
Maybe
It
it's
wasn't
working for
thinking in a
them, though.
language either.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Mm.
It didn't seem to know a language, so I don't think it was even remotely human.
Interesting.
But it be, I don't know, like one of the cubes we got today. Maybe it's like this is
Well,
like
I say, could it be?
lingering effect as something hunts you the whole time.
Maybe it's one of those one of those gods.
That's what I was like. It's something that might be working for.
Something like
Or it
that.
may be one of those gods, and it's looking
Yeah.
for its cube.
Maybe it's the feathered thing. They said beware the feather thing. No, they said beware the
It's
frog monster. Never mind.
It's inside. I don't think it's the feather thing. That feather thing looks really huge. And it's walking.
Can I like?
Maybe a panther?
drawing his sword and moving towards the door.
Yeah, can I like
Okay.
lean up against the door? Which way
Might
is the
be a
door
glunk.
open?
It might be a
Try to
glunk.
listen at the door.
Or a
You
panther.
quit crowding me. You're making me claustrophobic. Stop it.
Door would swing inwards.
Towards us, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
Make a Velmilla claustrophobic.
ever so
I'm
gently.
already
I'm
at
just
the
gonna.
door. It literally shows it on the map. I'm at the door. God, Devry is. I'm right behind Davry.
Go ahead, Aaron.
We can both occupy the same spot. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Foreigner.
very gently lean up against the door
We'll
to
tell
try to
y'all
put my
what's going
pressure
on.
against
Back
it.
off. Back off.
Okay. Are you doing a perception check? Is that what you're aiming for?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to listen and also just have my weight against the door. I'm gonna do so sneakily as well, just
Sounds
to
good.
as an extra form of barricade.
I'll creep up, tell you, and just like tap you on the shoulder and just
Yeah.
like wish you luck and give you guidance.
Jared, I wanted
alright.
to ask you, what's your passive investigation? Do you have
Right.
that right?
Passive investigation is 10. My passive insight is 19.
Okay.
I'm good at
Dirk-
reading people.
Dirty 22 on my perception.
You hear several different kinds of footsteps, Dovry. One of them seems solid from a bipedal humanoid. Then you hear another one
Sure.
from a much softer,
Oh, no, bipedal.
four-legged sounding creature. And then there is
Panther and glunk is my guess.
Okay.
another one that is more distant and you can't recognize.
Interesting. Okay,
what are
I'm
you
just gonna
saying,
think that
Eustace?
to everybody real quick.
Panther?
Just,
Guessing
Glunk?
panther and glunk. That's my
Glunk?
guess. Glunk. I'm trying to remember the 9 gods or 9 creatures and what we've already fought. We already defeated.
I was wondering if the
a frog
softer
moth.
one. Yeah, it wasn't like
Yeah.
a big cat.
Zorn, it didn't take very
Might be a
much
snail.
as you were sitting in right next to the wall where you are in that room. You notice an inscription carved into the stone that looks out of place.
Oh, can I read it? Do I recognize it?
Yeah, it's not words. It is a carved out inscription of a snake. Image of a snake.
I don't know what to make of that. I relay it to the group.
Yanti, maybe?
I mean, it's full snake, right? Like no, like weird human body parts.
It's like a
Don't they
cobra
worship
head.
snakes?
It's a cobra
I-
head. So
I thought
maybe,
the
yeah.
Yantis. I thought the Yantis didn't want to travel in the night.
What if it's a band of young men that like to practice martial arts? And they're kind of like narcissistic about it, like jerks about it. That sounds terrifying.
These are snakes, not turtles.
I mean, there's just
Someone's
an
been watching
inscription
Cobra Kai.
on the
Yeah.
wall.
I thought that's what the reference was for.
Does somebody want to look at one of the other walls? Like, see if there's more.
Go look. You want to go look, Jake?
Yes. Yep. Yepers.
Okay,
Alright,
Jake's
Jacoby,
looking for more
there'll be eyes for me
snaky
to
stuff.
hold this door.
Yes.
Or just any other inscriptions on the wall. Like, you know?
Jacoby,
So
you
Jake,
take your
what can you-
time moving around,
Perception.
feeling the wall, looking closely, intently at the stones, going around the whole room. Apart from where Zorn saw the inscription, you don't see anything else, but you do spot something. Give me a roll. Tell you what you find.
what's the-
Investigation roll, please.
That's 6, Zach?
Investigation is up here at this +0.
Pretty sure
Zero,
he's
this
gonna
one?
pass this.
Yep, that's the one.
I'd be
Oh,
surprised
eight.
if he did.
8.
Oh wow. Let's say this: you spot that there is unusual, like wear on the floorboards, like there was traffic moving in and out of the wall next to the inscription. That's all you find.
Okay. That's all I find, guys.
Do we want to press it like it's a button?
Yes.
I do so. Is it a button?
I want to press everything like it's a button. I love pressing buttons. It's my favorite thing to do.
Poke. Poke,
Okay,
poke, poke.
Poke, 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 poke.
The snake and it goes in like a button, and the door slowly slides inwards and then rotates on a pivot. And I can't really show it on the map, but the door opens, leaving you a passageway this direction.
Hey
I'm gonna
guys, I found something.
telepathically tell everybody, help me move the wine.
No! Let's go!
Eustace is just like trying to roll one of the barrels.
Gedlin can canonically move barrels around by like running on top of them to get them moving, and he is absolutely going to try to do that with one of the barrels to get it inside.
Canonically, huh? Like he's done it before?
Yes.
Baldy, help me
In
out.
game?
In game, yes.
Help me,
Oh.
Baldy.
Y'all, where are we moving these things to? Why?
Coming with us.
Who knows?
Okay,
You
you
guys
hear
wanna,
another
like-
shriek, and all of a sudden there is pounding on the door right next to you, the door that you have closed.
Too late,
Wait.
we're fighting. Let's do this.
I
Quit
ignored the
looking
barrel
around
ring,
and let's
so I
get in
walked
this
into
pathway.
I'm getting
We've
next
wasted,
to.
our ability to get out of here. Let's
I'm
go.
getting next to the pathway, but I'm not going in yet. I'm trying to get you guys in. I'm readying a fireball spell.
Oh, I'm going in. I'm
Okay.
Readying a fireball spell.
Zorn goes in. I'm gonna have to do Theater of the Mind for that map for a second, since everybody else is on this one.
I wouldn't go very far.
I say we stand and fight.
Let me go
So
ahead and
telepathically.
move my screen to that map so I can describe for you what it is that you find. Gotta actually find the right
I
one
say we
here.
stay and fight.
I don't think you're gonna
Let
end
me
up
tell you
fighting
something.
just
Do you
the
really
one
want
thing,
me, the
though.
fire mage, fighting here?
No.
Okay.
Do something other than fire.
I think you just.
I can speak with dead.
I mean, control people's minds. Do what you normally do. Since
Okay.
when are you a fire mage and not a mind control mage?
Okay, Zorn, what you
I've always
find
been a
is
fire mage.
a rough-hewn stone and dirt tunnel that seems to descend a little bit. It slopes down gently, and kind of has a couple twists and turns. It's extremely dark. Lots of roots coming through the passageway ceiling from the plants up above you.
Okay, yeah, like, I telepathically, like, it's a tunnel out of here, guys. If we fight back there, I don't think you're just gonna fight the, like, people upstairs. You're gonna be dealing with the spirits as well. Like, I think it's a lot to bite off.
Yeah, I don't think we're prepared for this. I say we go.
Okay.
Is there a
I
way
think-
to close the... Zoran, do you see a way to close the door on your side?
I telepathically shrug.
Then all we're doing is running into a more difficult to, like, we don't know where we're going. At least here,
That's
we have a
my
choke
concern.
point.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if we can't close the door and hide, there's no point in running. We're just gonna.
Somebody help me figure out if it can close then. Like,
Well-
it was closed when we got here. Clearly it closes.
I think even more importantly, where does it lead? Does it just lead like outside the house? In which
Right.
case, we're way better off where we are.
I agree.
I don't agree.
You think we're better off outside?
I think we're better
With
off in
the
tunnel.
zombies?
Nobody said we're going outside.
Oh, okay. But yeah, okay, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where does it lead, though? Like, does it just lead outside? We need to figure out where it leads to, because if there's just an empty tunnel leading to outside, then they can just walk into it. Like, is it secure on the other end?
Even at that, it might still be a better idea to use the tunnel because funneling the enemies is a good tactic.
It also funnels us.
Yeah, but we're moving away. They're moving at us. Tactically, with a fire mage, he can just blast fireballs down the hall.
Yeah.
But
I think it's worth scouting. Someone should scout it. I can scout if you guys want.
I just don't know if we have time. They're actively pounding on the door.
Yeah.
scout very fast then.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put.
Preparing to make a stand at the door.
Yeah, I'm staying put.
Somebody presents a better option.
Same.
Okay, I'm already in the tunnel, so I'll just start. I'll start
Yep.
taking off down the tunnel, I suppose.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, so let me get this straight, because I was also working on some things in the background. Zorn's going down the tunnel, but everyone else is staying to fight?
Yes.
I think Jacoby said he was gonna go down the tunnel.
Hey, Jacoby,
No,
do you want to go down the tunnel with him? He might need
No,
some
I'm gonna stay and fight.
Okay.
I would suggest you all stay together if this is happening telepathically, because if I run into anything, I'm running straight back.
You know
Okay,
what?
cool.
Hey, let's
Cool.
send Voldy to help out Soren, just so he has someone with him.
That's smart.
That's a good idea.
And
Yep.
he can read Cholton, so there you go.
Gedlin subtly casts a spell and becomes covered in frost.
Ooh.
Mentos.
There's gotta be a sound effect for that.
Let me see if I can find a good one.
Now see, I was going to ready a fireball, but this is not the scenario now. So I'm ready a torch.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
That's awesome. Okay, oh man, that's cool. Alright, well, Zorn, I'm gonna describe a little bit of what happens here. You descend into this pathway. There's no natural light. There are no artificial lights. You see the somewhat visible previous traffic that has come through this tunnel. It's kind of light traffic. The tracks are old. They're not like very thoroughly worn into the floor, but you can tell that there have been creatures that have come through here once in a while. Definitely nothing recently. The path gets narrow at some points. You definitely have to squeeze through a little area, and it seems like it's going to continue for a while. Like, you could definitely walk for like 10 minutes and not reach the end. I'm guessing that means you probably don't want to keep going without the rest of your group. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah, that's the way I'm feeling. I probably would have gone a little further just out of panic than I would probably actually make sense.
Okay.
And then I would, just report that, like, this thing just keeps going. We could at least hide in the tunnel. There's got to be a way to close that door, is my only thought. Like, press the snake button again and see if it closes.
Does anyone want to try?
Yeah, someone from the group want to try that while he's in there?
I'll do it. I got a shot.
Try to-
Okay.
Eustace is right there,
check.
like, if someone's gonna touch it.
Yeah. Whoever does, I would like a perception check, just an easy perception check for whoever would be doing that. That Jacoby?
Okay, Eustace is
Yeah.
the one down there. Okay.
Okay. All right, that
No,
works.
I'm not going down.
All right, Jacoby, give me a perception check, please.
So, the 6, right, Zach? Or
Yeah, the 6 rate. Nope.
right here?
That'll work.
14?
14. You notice that the button is inset into the wall. It never came back out flush after pushing it. And as you're looking at it, the thought occurs to you, what if I look at the other side of the wall? And on the other side of the wall, There's a button sticking out. Has the same emblem on it.
Push it, push it, push it.
Okay, so in order to push it, you have to be on the other side of the door. You like that idea?
Yes, yes.
Okay, when you push it, the door swings shut, leaving you inside of the secret passageway.
Ooh.
I immediately push the button on our side.
And it opens up once more.
I give Jacoby a thumbs up.
Everything's good.
Alright, well, I'm more on board now that we know that we can close and open that thing on command.
I mean,
I'm still a little worried about what's on the other side of it, but
it also took us about 2 seconds to figure out how to open the door.
that's true,
If
yeah.
we disappear from the basement, they're gonna know.
Yeah, probably so.
I mean, I don't know.
This is why I need to get a arcane lock spell.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna
I
say
never
this
picked it
over
up.
the telepathy. I'm gonna look. We need to hide our casters down there. So Eustace, you get down there, and then we'll start the people like me that like to whack stuff. We'll start fighting them, and then our casters will pop up out of nowhere from this door and surprise them. And they think they gotta jump on us, but all of a sudden, we come out guns blazing.
Is that-
Quick, they just broke
is that-
in.
The
Axe is coming
door
through the door.
has been knocked off of its hinges as you were talking.
I charged the
guys.
door yelling,
As I'm
"Portal
talking,
run!"
I'll just start, I guess, because I'm at that door.
Okay,
I was holding
Me,
a scorching
Gedlin, and
ray spell.
Dovry are piled up in a small hobbit puddle at the door.
Well, I would like
If that axe comes through, then I'm just gonna start as soon as it comes through the thing, I'm coming right back through that hole, being like, ha ha.
Mhm.
Ah! I mean, I'm taking the offensive on this one. As soon as the door's breached, I'm getting my little hobbit body in there and just fucking shit out of it.
whoever was up against the door needs to do a dex saving throw to not
I
get
want
tossed.
to rage.
Eek.
Right to the
Remember,
paladin.
everybody within 10
20.
feet of me, you get a +3 to your save.
Dirty 23.
Alright. Call it a
Everybody?
23.
A
Yep.
dirty 20 on that one.
Gedlin, were you up against the door?
I very much was.
Okay. Was Dovry too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
let's-
And we all three killed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at,
Lowest was
I'm
a
at
20.
the other door, but I'm holding a scorching ray spell.
Okay. Roger that. Okay,
Exactly.
let me move some stuff here fast because Zorn and Jacoby are out of here,
And so is Voldy.
and so is Voldy. Eustace is. What? Are you prepared to go through the secret door? Is that the?
So
Is that
no.
Right?
So I'm at the secret door, prepared to let everyone else through, and I'm holding a scorching ray spell, just in case.
Okay, gotcha.
And you
I'm not
opened
going to
the
go
door.
through it yet.
Well, I'm doing the opposite. I'm
Yes.
crawling over the other two.
Oh wait, the other three are halflings, so I can get. Never mind, I can be right there. They can all just run through my legs.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I think it's probably pretty reasonable for, me and Val to be right up front, and then, Dovry be behind us with his crossbow or his dagger or something, and, then
Yeah.
you standing at the bottom of the stairs ready to cast some spells. I think that's perfectly reasonable
And then I'll
formation.
just be up on Gedlin's shoulders so I have a good vantage point from which to whack them.
Okay.
Anything, I'm on
Yep.
your shoulders,
Yep.
beefcake.
That makes sense.
Do you guys
I'm-
need to run? Then run through
Do you
me.
want to swing this battle axe too?
I can
Uh-huh.
all in this room.
That's what I thought.
Alright, because you guys are ready, there is no surprise round against you. I do need you to roll initiative.
Oh, come on, for this once, can I just get the automatic first hit in? I don't care where I land in initiative.
Well, if you were holding an attack, then yes, you actually would
I
be
think
able
you
to.
can. And they have been
I-
certainly
right.
making a bunch of noise trying to knock the door down.
I mean,
so
I
that-
only rolled a 12,
sure.
but I don't care.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
you Yeah, you could have, I guess, because they wouldn't be able to
Perfect.
perceive you. They would just be bursting through. I think
Does
it's
a
reasonable to
26
grant you a surprise attack. I don't.
Does a 26 hit?
The fact that he has to look at his sheet is not a good sign.
It depends on which one's coming through the door first, and I think I know. Yeah, it's this one. Okay.
It's up to you, boo.
Yes,
That's
it.
a 25.
Yes, it hits. Yes.
And that's a 25 hit.
It would. Yes.
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage for that attack, and then my second swing. Oh, does an 11 hit?
No.
Sad day. Okay, never mind. I only get the 12 points of damage in.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
said 25. I need to
What am I
roll this.
swinging on?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. I need
I should also
you.
Yeah, I like. I love the attack and then ask.
I also got a 14 and an 18.
Both hit,
Okay.
but that's it for the surprise round. So go ahead and roll your initiative and put it in the tracker for me.
Oh, we did.
Okay.
And I got a 12 on my initiative.
Good on you. Good
Remember
for
the
you.
tracker.
The
tracker
monster
hits
got a pretty low roll. Val, I can add it for you. What was it again?
Hold on, if you'll let me do it this time? No. Okay. Oh, it did. 12.
Oh, nice.
I got it in. Cool. Okay.
Gedlin,
Oh,
I'm
but I don't
missing
see
yours.
anything on my map.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I haven't dragged it over yet, Liz. That's why.
Okay.
I have to get this door out of here. It's going to be in the way. All right. This is what pops through the door. Except it is dark in here, and Val, you can't see it because you do not have
What does it sound like?
dark vision, but you do hear the familiar sound of the same creature that was shrieking outside, and several days ago, you heard sneaking around outside the building when you were on watch at your headquarters.
I've been waiting. I finally got my axe into you. You son of a gun.
Okay, so I need perception at disadvantage from everybody with dark vision.
From everybody
that-
with dark vision.
Yes,
Does that mean me? Does that
What
mean me?
about double sight?
same thing.
I added up the damage. It was 16 fire damage.
Okay, thank you.
So do I need to roll, Dan?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay.
Whoa, you got a
6,
21
right?
with disadvantage. Holy cow. I got a 15.
Is that the 6, right?
Yes, Jake. Hang on, I'll help you because you got to do it a special way.
Okay.
Jeez, we are crushing this difficult perception check.
13.
Oh, we were.
7?
It's a nat 1 on Jake, on Jacoby.
Yikes.
Is he? Wait. Oh yeah, he's not a hobbit. Never mind.
Okay, Jake cannot see it. Valmira does not have dark vision, so she cannot see it. It doesn't matter if you have artificial light. 13, you cannot see it. Dovry. what did you
Wait.
get?
I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
I was a 15.
You cannot see it.
Ha.
Okay, but wait. I
19.
do have a question before we go
You
on.
cannot see it.
Because I can't see it. As I'm hitting it, does it feel like it bleeds? Can I like sink my axe in and be like, I think it bleeds?
Oh, definitely when the axe hits the thing that you can't see, that you just know is there because you heard it.
Yeah.
You hear a shriek and you feel something. Is it
Like,
very...
hi, you feel like you bleed, you son of a gun. I don't need to see you for that, do I?
Guys, you want to really fight this?
Yes.
Okay,
I think we
Gedlin.
are already fighting it. Do y'all want to fight it as a question? Because Valmira's already in it.
What was
Wait,
Gedlin's
why am I
roll
right
today?
there? I should.
Ask.
I'm in front.
21.
Where,
I'm right here.
where's
Okay.
Jacoby in all this?
Front of the door.
Gedlin sees it.
Ah!
You see a bipedal shadow creature of the same kind that attacked you that other night.
I will destroy you.
Damn.
All right. Well, Getlin, you also had the initiative order. Sorry, I should have said that.
Can I see? I know that it was reported there were multiple bogeys. Can I see
Thank you,
anything
Mom.
else behind it?
Ooh, let me think. Well, the door is kind of a right angle, so I'm imagining the door is right here.
The door got destroyed.
Yeah. So I'm imagining that the hallway is that direction that the door comes from,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
and that you'd kind of have to crane your neck to the right to see it. But I mean, that's not impossible. It's just the thing is, there's an enemy in the way of you doing that.
Okay. Well, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to focus on this guy. And
Okay.
I will cast Hex at 4th level as my bonus action. And I will make 2 attacks with my beautiful, beautiful sword. First attack. Natural 20, sucker fool!
Okay, yeah, that for sure hits.
Okay. So that's not terrible. So that's 14 points of piercing damage. And then 4 points of necrotic damage for 18 total. Plus 20 points of cold damage for my frosty spell that I have up.
Let's see here.
Attack number 2. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Eight points of piercing damage, 4 points of necrotic damage, and another 20 points of cold damage.
Okay, let me tally this up and see how much you've done.
Actually, let me make sure that cold damage applies to all my hits. Yep, it does.
Doing well
Awesome.
so far. He's still alive, though.
Not for long. All right, I'm gonna pop back and kind of do a little shadow box like you ain't got shit. Get him, Dobry.
Eustace's turn. Oh wait, hang on a second. Not quite yet. Okay, I take that back. Go ahead, Eustace. Your turn.
I don't see the guy, right?
That's correct.
So
You
I
saw
can only
Gedlin fighting
assume-
something that seems to be invisible
Yeah.
to you.
So instead of using a target spell, I'm just gonna use the area effect spell, and that would be my Great Bonfire, which is a 5x5x5 cube. So I just place Bonfire where I assume he is, because I'm seeing Gedlin attack him. I just place it right there. So he needs to do a dexterity saving throw to not get harmed by the bonfire.
Eustace, if you
negated.
find way down around us, you're dead to me.
Negated?
Negated. Your bonfire happens, but nothing. But I guess I don't know how you would get any feedback on whether or not you did damage. I might have accidentally given you some meta knowledge there.
Yeah.
But the fire does show
Well-
up. Let's see, let's drop a light source in here for you.
I could see him not visibly react to the fire, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can see him just standing in the fire, just chilling.
Don't think that helped.
Okay. Fine. Then I'm gonna use my bonus action to see if I can just telepathically shove what's in front of me.
Is that a cantrip?
No. It's an ability.
Never mind then.
Did I say telepathic? Man, I meant to say telekinetically shove it.
Telekinesis? Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand what
Yeah,
you're
I
saying.
did that again. When I did that last time. Yeah, I'm gonna telekinetically shove it with my bonus action or
I'm
whatever
guessing
is
he does
there.
a dex save. Is that right?
No, strength save.
Strength save, okay. Natural 20. The fire moves for a little bit. It dances.
I don't think we should fight this guy. I have my turn.
Dude,
Okay.
better scrub.
Jacoby, who's in the tunnel with an open door, he
That's
can
not
pop
what
back in
everybody
if he
knows.
wants to.
I can.
Yeah.
I would love to pop back in.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, if that's the case, then I need to get out of the way.
Once again, Jacoby is not able to see the animal, or not animal, the enemy.
Could he use his action to like try and perceive it anyways? Like to like make another attempt to perceive it?
In a way, using a different sense, yeah, probably.
I'll do that.
Like smell, sight, touch.
Get into your animalistic instinct and smell it out.
Yes, let's do that. Do I need to roll for anything, Dan?
Perception check, please.
Okay, so 6, right, Zach?
I mean, on the other hand, Jake, you could just fire blind. You
Can I just fire blind?
Advantage, but like you get 2
definitely
attacks, you're a pretty good shot. So
Wait, I can use Hunter Mark, right?
you have to be able to see the target to use Hunter's Mark. So you can.
Okay. So I'm gonna just aimingly shoot.
Yep, hit your here. I'll do it because you kind of got to roll a special way for when you're rolling.
Okay. Okay.
Take him down.
First attack at disadvantage is a natural 1.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not going to hit, unfortunately.
Second
Did I
attack
get it?
advantage is
18?
18. You're shooting your bow, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right. An arrow seems to lodge itself in midair, and then it starts moving in a very strange fashion, as if it's attached to something.
Ooh.
That's spooky.
Nice. 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Spooky good.
Question: If he's got an arrow sticking out of him, would that
Yeah.
would that remove disadvantage for everybody else trying to attack him?
I was just
Yeah,
gonna
if I just-
say. It's,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say you can see it now because you can see an
Okay.
arrow inside of it.
Perfect.
Good move, Jacoby. You're
Nice
hiding
shot.
in the order. You're killing it.
Nice shot. Jacoby fired a tracer round.
Right.
Atta boy.
We got him marked, boys.
Good job, Jacoby. All right, Val, you're up again. You are 10
I did my
feet away
turn.
from it.
I did my
Am
turn.
I to assume that after the end of last game we did not get a long rest in, right?
That is correct.
Uh-oh.
Do you need health?
Okay. No, I need some spell slots back though.
Can't help you there.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Searing Smite on this next round of hits. So, 1 second. Sorry, y'all, I should have read that. Oh, does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Doesn't matter then. I didn't cast anything. And then I'm gonna take a second hit.
Casted it at air.
Nat 20! And that's what I'll cast! Can I cast my Searing Smite on that one?
Does that sound right to the other previous DMs? I'm not sure.
I think it's. I don't know if it's your Searing Smite, but like you can absolutely smite. I think Searing Smite is a spell,
It
and
is a spell.
Smite is an ability.
Yes. So yeah, Liz, you've tried this a couple of times. So Searing Smite is a bonus action though. So yeah, you could do that. I don't think it does quite what you think it does though.
Yeah, it adds all that extra fire stuff and then it catches on fire when I hit it. I'm gonna hold that one. I'll just do the Divine Smite.
That's what you want.
I don't think you
I
can
know
do
what the
both at
series.
the same time or something. I've looked it up once.
No, I didn't
Anywho.
try to do both at the same time, yeah.
That's what I thought too. By the way, Zorn, you went
okay.
in on the action. Do you want to be in the initiative?
I didn't hear you call my name, so I didn't roll. But sure, I'll do that.
You
'cause-
can if you want. I
So
should have
that-
asked
hold on,
earlier.
Kind of like someone
just
who's
wasn't
like
sure what
running
you're doing.
down the hall back to catch up. with us.
Remember,
So-
natural
Or you can keep
force
scouting.
doubles smite damage as well, Liz.
It does what?
Rolling in that 20, it you roll extra dice, and then it
Yeah.
also doubles your smite dice as well.
Okay, cool. So the regular damage from my battle axe is 11. And then
Okay. Is that the critical battle axe damage?
yeah.
All right.
So then if I get a regular 2d8 for my smite, then I want to get like what, 3 or 4d8?
So if you get 2d8, then yes, you'll get 4. But remember, you get more dice the higher spell slot you use. So I would use your highest available spell slot.
Yeah, but I'm not using Searing Smite, it's just Divine Smite. So
But you
I
still
don't-
use spell slots.
Okay, but I'll just take the lowest one.
You'll be using less dice. We'll talk
She's
about
saving his
it.
spell slot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do you.
I'm just rolling it as first. There we
Okay.
go. But I do want to talk about that later. Okay, so the extra damage is 24 more points of extra damage.
Wow.
Radiant
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, the radiant one.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh. Ouch.
I think, okay, the extra is what it is for first level spell slot plus 1d8. Okay, and then I increase it by 1 more d8 if it's an undead or a fiend.
Dang it.
But I
Yeah,
don't
go
think
ahead.
2 more d8. Roll 2 more d8.
Yeah, 2d8. Yep, because it was nat 20.
Ah.
Only 9 points of damage that
Hey,
time.
that's something.
Only
though.
9 points of damage.
What kind?
So overall, that's
What
11,
kind?
and then 24, that's 35, 40,
What kind
4
is the
points of
9?
damage.
9 was radiant.
Radiant.
Back in
Radiant?
the
No! Ah!
I was gonna ask, with a passive perception of 20, would I notice if radiant damage was more effective?
Yeah, absolutely. It like
I was
starts.
about to say, with it being radiant, can I finally see what I'm hitting at?
It
That
reacts
light
in
up
a
enough
visceral way.
to
No.
get a glimpse at it?
No, but you can certainly hear its dissatisfaction of being hit by that radiant damage. It's a lot worse.
You sound like you bleed.
You sound like you bleed.
That's the scream of something that bleeds, everybody. I'm gonna take the attention of the room.
It's gonna die.
That's what we're looking for, boys. That sound right there. If it ain't that, you're doing it wrong.
Where is the out of
And I
context
end my
quotes?
turn.
It's in media. Oh man. No context quotes is under theater media category. All right. Well, the thing screeches in return, and you can hear the sounds of 2 more creatures being summoned into
How
the
did
room.
Oh, they were summoned into the room. Got it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think about this, but they are also in the same circumstance of being difficult to see. So you would, whatever your rules were before, they would still apply to this, because they're the same kind of creature.
Same difficulty as well. As in, if we failed with one, we also failed with the others.
That's right.
Okay. So we have no clue that 2 more showed. Gavin has to tell us that 2 more showed up.
Yeah, Gedlin would see these 2 get summoned in here. They look a little different, but they're the same kind of overall creature.
Guys, we got company.
Then moves to Dovry's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna whip out the old short sword and stab just a little bit to the side of where I see the arrow disappearing. Because that is just super helpful. Stabby, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Hey, all right.
I'd like to say I can high five Valmira.
We will smack it for 10 short sword damage and hopefully a whole lot of sneak attack damage.
Well,
25 sneak attack.
Davri, it goes down from your first attack, actually.
Oh, okay, nice.
And you do notice on your blade that there is a black liquid, but it is not blood.
Ew.
Do you want to describe how you kill it?
Yeah, so I'm assuming that I'm going to have to do 2 attacks. So my first attack, I just lunge straight at it as quickly as possible. Right center mass type of thing. And then I see the arrow drop to the ground, and it's just kind of start poking at it. Not sure if it's alive or dead, and it stops moving, so I assume that it's dead.
Excellent.
So that was my sneak attack was like me.
Did you get into its same space?
I was basically, yeah. It was kind of sharing half. I'm right on the edge of spaces, so sort of. Okay, well I'm gonna go.
You got hit with my bonfire, or at least he was like avoiding it.
That's true.
We'll say he's
That's true. I forgot
intelligent
about
that he
bonfire.
avoided it. Never mind. We'll just say he avoided it.
I never moved, so I stayed where
Okay.
I was the whole time. So if you cast it outside of where I was, then
Yeah.
it kind of depends on where you casted it.
I'm just thinking too much.
That is kosher then. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm going to. I guess I'll move down to the other one. Oh wait, I can't see it. I have no idea where it is.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm on top of the world right now. I'm pretty sure that we got these things. I heard something about some more of them, but see if there's anything else I can do with a bonus action. Ooh. No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm done. That's it. Yep.
Zorn is somewhere down the tunnel. Still.
Quick question. That entity that we just killed, would that qualify as a humanoid?
That particular one, yes.
Excellent. I will use my Accursed Spectre, and I will raise its spirit into another Spectre minion.
Nice.
Creepy.
I don't think so.
No. Darn.
Good try though. You sense the as you're casting that magic, you sense something is very wrong, and the creature animates for a brief moment and then evaporates.
Unfortunate.
Letting out kind of a weird hiss as it does. And then it just disappears from sight. Alright, so Zorn is down the tunnel. He does have a turn, though.
I think I mentioned earlier that I'd probably go a little further than made sense out of panic. So I'm okay foregoing this turn with the context that, like, this is the turn when I decide to turn around, but it's at the end of my movement, so I'm probably further away or something weird like that.
Okay, that makes sense. And I had described that you could have gone like 10 or 15 minutes of walking, but I'm guessing you didn't actually want to go that long. It was probably more like a minute or
Well, if we're
seconds or something like that, right?
right, I mean, if we're in like real time of what happened, like I ran for a little bit, it didn't stop. I talked back to them saying like this thing keeps going. I went a little further and then probably stopped. So I probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 full turns of dashing back to get to them. If that if that sounds right to you.
Yes, I just didn't want to set you further than you were intending on being. But that works just great. That brings us to the creatures. Different part of my stat block now. Okay. Let's see here. Jacoby, you are going to be targeted. 22 to hit.
Does that hit, Zach?
That hits, bud.
Darn it.
Okay.
That.
Alright, so 2 things happen. I gotta roll for the second one here. First of all, you take 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then his strength score is going to be temporarily reduced by 3 points until his next long rest.
What? Okay.
As you feel the energy sapped from your muscles, get slashed by what feels like otherworldly claws. And this cold and almost this cold shiver of dread passes through you as these claws tear into your flesh, pulling a little bit off of your bones, causing you great searing pain in your mind of all places, and your arms begin to feel weaker than they were. It's very unsettling, Jacoby. It feels horrible. You're not frightened, though.
I'm not.
No, well, I mean, if you want to be frightened, you can.
No.
Let's see here. Okay, so that was that one. Valmira, you get attacked by a different one. One attack misses, one hits, and then another one hits. Because over 20 would hit Valmira, correct?
I believe so. I think she's got a 20 AC.
So Valmira, can I have you do a Constitution saving throw for me?
I think she's muted.
No,
That's what I thought too, but she must not hear me.
We can't hear you if you're speaking. No. Liz.
Oh, it could be her headset failed again.
Yeah, probably.
That's happened before.
In the worst sense, we don't even know if she's actually there.
Well, she did just roll, so.
Okay, so she's there.
Okay, she can hear us.
There,
That's good.
here's the camera's turning on. We see you.
Valmira got a
We
17
see
on her
you.
con save.
Just take one moment, please.
At least
She
now
got a
we know she's
17 on
not.
her con save, Dan.
What was the con save?
17.
She passes the con save, but
Yeah.
takes 10 slashing and 14 necrotic damage.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now.
Okay, are y'all gonna get any? Tell me if there's any feedback. My headset did die, so I don't want to use my big mic.
Sure. You sound fine
Okay.
for now.
Okay, cool.
In fact, she sounds a little bit louder, which is good.
What did that con save help me do? Sorry.
Well, you managed to avoid a third effect from that attack, so.
How much did I get hit with?
You took 10 slashing and 14 necrotic as claws tear through your armor. No, maybe not through your armor, but they tear through a spot that it doesn't protect. And you feel searing pain in your mind that comes right after the slashing damage, causing a splitting headache. And that's
I'm
it for
dying.
that
I'm coming, Lilith.
turn. It's Gedlin's turn now.
Alright. Gedlin is going to. And I can see both of these guys, right? And I know that radiant
Yes.
damage worked very well on the last one. So Gedlin is going to cast an Eldritch. First of all, bonus action move, Hex to this one. And then to help my friends identify where they are, at least have an idea, I'm going to shoot try to hit each of them with an Eldritch Blast. I'll start with the one that's hexed.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Alright. That'll be...
You're a resounding screech in response.
10 points of radiant damage. And 1 point of necrotic damage for the first one.
Alright.
Second attack on the other one is a 13 hit.
Yes, actually. Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay. That'll be 9 points of radiant damage. No bonus damage.
Okay. Right. It doesn't eliminate the creatures, but your teammates are able to see where the spells impact.
Right. Give them something to go off of.
Exactly. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, sorry, I end my turn.
Okay. Eustace is next. You should have seen those Eldritch Blasts hit the enemies.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say out loud, a good, very far might help out, in this scenario, if anyone has such a spell. I'm going to... You said I don't see them. That's the thing. It's like these spells require me to actually see them.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the target within range? Yeah, no. I don't actually see them. So with the bonfire, I'm gonna place a bonfire under this guy.
Okay. Let's see.
Does that dispel your previous bonfire?
Yeah, so yeah, it dispels the previous one and makes a new one appear.
Okay. What was the... Let's see, there was a save for that, correct?
Dex
Okay.
save.
9? Wait, sorry.
Okay, that's a fail.
Should be a 12, actually.
Still a fail.
Okay.
And he receives 10 fire damage.
Okay. You are a little disappointed as it doesn't seem to do as much as you expect, but it did do damage to this one.
Got it. And with this guy here, I'm going to do the telekinetic push again.
Okay.
I'm going to push him away from Jacoby.
Strength save, right?
Yes.
And he gets a 14.
That's a fail. So
Okay.
I'm pushing him 5 feet away from me, which will also make him away from Jacoby.
Alright.
Letting Jacoby to wander around if he needs to.
Yeah, that's true.
That ends my turn.
Okay. It's Jacoby's turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna hunter marks this one.
You can't hunter mark because you can't see them, bud.
Okay, so I'll just use my bow then.
Okay.
So that's a roll of 11, right?
Yeah, but I gotta roll it for you because you gotta do this disadvantage roll because you can't see him.
Okay.
First attack. 13 to hit.
Are you shooting at the top or bottom one?
The one that's just got pushed.
Okay. That hits.
And roll damage.
Okay, I'll roll damage. This one right here.
Yep. Reroll that.
18. Reroll that.
Yeah. Much better.
10 damage.
Okay. Very good.
You want me to roll your second attack?
Yes.
Same target?
Yep, same target.
Good. 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Here, I'll roll damage.
Bud.
9 damage.
Alright. 2 arrows are now
Pew!
apparently floating in midair as they are attached to a ghostly figure.
And this guy,
Meaning
right?
that, yes, meaning that everybody can see the one with the,
Arrow.
We'll do that little green thing there. You can see
And
that.
technically, the one in the bonfire that was also hit by the hex earlier.
So no, because he's not. No.
Yeah, I know.
You know where he is, though.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
All right, in my turn.
Thank you, Jake. Valmira.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna keep wailing on him for right now.
Well, you have
The
two
19 hit?
options. Which one do you want to attack?
Oh shoot, sorry, I forgot to look at that. I was trying to look for another headset and I thought I had one. I'm gonna attack the one that Jacoby just attacked.
Okay.
The floating
hits
pincushion.
then. Yep, you were able to hit him.
Perfect. Alright. That's 9 points of damage, and then I get a second attack. That 14?
Uh-huh, that hits.
Oh, cool. Okay. And then 10 on that one, so 19 overall. Just
Nice,
get him with the
that's pretty
1-2s.
Alright, let me tally up how much damage we've done here real quick. Alright, Val, you actually managed to kill it with that last hit point of damage you dealt.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill it?
I'm just gonna jump on it, and I'm just not even gonna notice that it's close to death. I'm just wailing on it. Because I can't see it, obviously. And I feel like I'm just whacking it, and I didn't even know it was dead. I kill it mistakenly. Like, do you think it's dead yet?
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead.
Did I get it?
You got it. You got him, Val. You got him.
How can you tell?
Because I can see him and you can't.
Okay, good.
The arrows are on the ground.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Val didn't even know how she did it. She just did it.
Okay, D'Avri's next.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the one that I saw got hit with Eldritch Blast. Are we rolling with disadvantage on attack since I can't technically see it?
Correct.
Okay. Okie doke. And there's a bonfire by it still, right?
Yeah, in the same square.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna just stand next to it outside of the bonfire range, but draw the old short sword and roll with disadvantage. Whee! 15 to hit.
Hits.
Hey, all right. Okay, wait a second. Hey, there is someone within 5 feet, so I get my sneak attack. We like this. Oh wait, I rolled backwards. 19 sneak attack damage because I was too excited for it. And I guess I can do the short sword damage as well. That will be a measly 10 to go with it, so 29 total for the first attack. Gonna use my bonus action for 2-weapon fighting and use my other short sword to stab it. Oops, sorry, that needs to be with disadvantage. Let me re-roll that. And I don't think that one's gonna hit. 12.
Okay.
Does 12 hit or
yeah,
not?
it does not hit, and as a matter of fact, that happens, but you can't see it.
Thing I can't see happens. Okay, sounds good.
You do hear something, but you don't see it.
All right. I think that's gonna be. Ooh, sorry. I should have done this earlier, but as a reaction after the first guy died, I open up my hand and I get a soul trinket of him. What is the name of that beastie so that I can have an accurate description for my soul trinket?
I call it the Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, perfect.
Yeah. There's multiple varieties. So the one that you killed is it's a bipedal humanoid variant.
Okay.
No. Sorry, I misspoke. It's the Panther variant.
Okay. Okay.
I was correct. Panther.
Yeah, I was surprised
Yeah.
you got that, Chris. I
Yeah.
was impressed. I just couldn't
Not
react
mine.
to it.
Yeah. And I will end my turn.
All right. Zorn's more of the way back.
Zorn, because he's running towards us, and because that shadow is right where it is in front of the door, shouldn't he get a perception check to see if he can see it?
I suppose, but right now he's in a winding tunnel.
Yeah, what?
Oh, it's a winding. I thought it was a straight tunnel. Okay, never mind.
I'm like 2 turns away from being there. I'm a ways out.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
You probably see a light in the tunnel from my torch as well.
All right, Night Stalker's turn. You hear another shriek. And another one steps through the door down the staircase. And
Fire would be so amazing.
Gedlin. Attack levied at you.
Shield.
Everyone in the room is going to be impacted by this. I need I need an intelligence saving throw.
From everyone?
Remember, anyone within 10 feet of me gets a +3.
Awesome.
That means me? Or...
Yeah, I'll roll for you, buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Does a 21
29.
maybe start enough?
Also got a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Really? I'm the one with the +9, and I got like a low roll.
What'd you get, Chris?
Technically, I got a +12.
What did I get, Zach?
You got a 15, Jake.
So am I good to go?
You
I
are
also got a
safe.
15.
Did I hear a 13 from Chris?
15.
15, okay. Zorn can ignore it. He's not in the room. That was everybody, wasn't it? Wait, did I get Val's?
I got a 21.
Wow, y'all are really strong, apparently. You are safe from that one. That's not the only thing that happens. Eustace, strangely, all noise in the battlefield goes completely silent around you, and you can't hear anything.
Did he like try to attack me?
No,
I'm
this is good news.
describing the effect of what happens from his spell that he just cast.
Well, is it the type of spell that goes against my armor class?
No, it's actually not an attack spell.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, bud, this is real awkward. What are you trying to do? Because I don't think it's working. At least on me, it's not.
So it's a silent spell on me. Got it. He's like, okay, I'm somewhat intelligent in magic. This is definitely a silent spell.
I think that's fair. Night Stalker, that's right next to you, Eustace, that you can't see. So he is right next to you. You can't hear him. You can't see him. But you can feel him as he attacks you. Slowly removing every one of your senses here. I'm pretty sure there's not a remove smell spell. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Gedlin's gonna pioneer that spell. Gedlin's Odiferous Shield.
Okay. What's your result there, Chris?
Result of what?
Oh, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
Sorry,
is that +3 applied to this?
I'm not sure. Isn't it somebody within 10 feet of Val? What's...
Mhm.
Yep.
So in this case, it wouldn't apply.
Yeah, he probably can't be charmed or frightened.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. I got 19.
Val, what's the range on that?
10 feet.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so it
outside
wouldn't
of that.
apply here, darn.
19.
You got a 19? You are fine. And you have no idea that anything even happened.
So, jeez.
Alright.
I see, that's the worst. And I'm silent.
Gedlin is the only one that knows that it's next to you. And it's Gedlin's turn.
I'm gonna pop up my shield to kind of defend against this newcomer, but I'm going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one that I have hexed that is near my compatriots. First attack is a 14 hit.
Not newcomer, but the one next to Eustace.
Yes.
14 hits.
Alright. It's going to be 13 points of radiant damage and 20 points of cold damage.
Ooh. Okay. Sounds good.
Is it still standing?
It is still standing.
I will make my second attack, or my second Eldritch Blast. 27 to hit. I assume that hits. 14 points of radiant damage, 20 points of cold damage. And I forgot
he's dead.
Okay, good.
How do you want to kill it?
As I shoot my second Eldritch Blast, it just like splashes across him like hoarfrost rime, spreads all over its body, and then it just like freezes, drops to the ground, and shatters.
Ooh, like liquid nitrogen.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Like
so
that.
cool. I had no idea you could do that. That must be a new thing.
It's a spell that I've had forever that I haven't used that I just found out was absolutely amazing.
That is so cool. Alright, very cool.
That's Armor of Agathis, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Nope. All that happens. Eustace.
Did anything happen in front of me to let me know that that thing died? Or that
No,
something
'cause
was there?
You didn't know it was there because you couldn't see it and you couldn't hear it, and it's gone now.
You
As
need to
far
get
as
them
you
back
know, it is still
Well,
right
see,
here.
I knew some. Well, see, no, I knew something was there because of the attack from Gedlin.
That's
You
actually a
don't
great
just
point. I missed that. Okay.
So, which is why I'm wondering, do I know it's dead?
Probably not unless you communicate.
Ooh,
Okay.
I would definitely
Well-
say something cocky like, got your ass, but he can't hear, so.
Can't. So, no, I don't have a full
Well, you
full
got
spell.
telepathy.
I can't speak. We do have telepathy.
I probably would
Guys,
not
I
have said
can't
that
speak! The
telepathically.
silence is around me. Is there anything around me so I can move?
It's not my turn, but I can be like, yeah, there's one in front of you. Like,
Yeah, that's about as much
shoot
as you
forward. Like,
That's fine. That's not too much information.
Okay. I'm gonna mumble. Can I speak suddenly now? Am I outside the range of the silence?
Oh, nope.
and it's just him that's affected by silence, right?
Correct.
Okay. Why is
I'm still
this just being
silent,
so weird,
am I?
guys?
I'm still silent, Dan?
Yeah.
I'm still silent. Okay, let's see. Most of my spells require focal. Let me just go through these very quickly, see if I see anything that doesn't require focal. Wait, no.
If he doesn't find anything, can I pull out a tiny secondary battle axe and be like, hey, would this help?
Don't worry, I have a backup. All of my
I
spells
got this
are
for my
full,
nephew, but he's
so
a halfway too. So
I
it's
take
just
up my dagger and I throw my dagger right in front of me. I don't care, I'm just like chucking my dagger right in front of me.
Okay. Would that be there is an attack roll for that, isn't there?
There's an attack roll.
Okay. What's your roll?
14.
Let's see here. That'll hit. Now there is a dagger sticking out of a floating creature that you can't see, Eustace, but you can do some damage to it.
6 piercing damage.
Alright, nice.
I see it now! I see it's right next to Jacoby, so I'm gonna use my,
The telekinesis?
telekinetic shove. Yeah, telekinesis to shove it away from Jacoby.
He got a nat 1, so I'll give you one better. He falls prone.
No, that's not a good idea. Jacoby uses bows and arrows. That'll give him disadvantage.
Gives Jacoby disadvantage?
Yeah, if you're prone, then indirect attacks have disadvantage.
But it would give me advantage.
It would give you advantage, though.
I guess.
So, okay.
I mean,
Let's go
I
with that.
agree.
Dan, you roll it however you want to roll
Yeah. If he's prone, he's prone. Jacoby has really good aim, anyways.
Right.
Sounds good.
And that's
That
my
would-
turn.
That would bring us to Jacoby then.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bow again.
Which one, are you,
11.
which one are you shooting?
The one that Eustace pushed.
Okay.
So I'll let that.
The dagger in it.
11?
I'll help you roll it. Well, you got to roll a disadvantage, so.
Okay.
That was my only dagger.
Wow, that was 2 natural ones.
That's dirty.
Wow.
Time to refresh the page.
Oh man.
Ooh.
Inspiration?
He's got another attack.
Okay. He gets another
20.
that one.
Dirty 20 at disadvantage.
Wait, so that was his worst roll, was a dirty 20?
His worst roll was a 9, and he has a plus 11, so yeah.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Roll the damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage, bud. Ooh, good
Does
damage.
was that?
It's 12 points.
12 points of damage.
Alright. Nice work.
Jacoby, do you want to do anything else on your turn? Like back up or
He could cast Hunter's
hide?
Mark
I don't know.
now that he sees it.
Or cast Hunter's
Okay,
Mark?
Go ahead and
cast
roll his
Hunter's Mark
Hunter's
on him.
Mark damage for it too.
Okay. 3.
Alright. That brings us to Valmira.
Alright. So, the same one that they're attacking now, the one that Eustace pushed, and Jacoby is trying to poke.
There's a dagger in it.
Oh, wait. I am going to... I'm going to cast Searing Smite at 3rd level on this one.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to wait till I get a hit that hits, actually. Hold on.
Who are you series smiting?
13?
Wait, who are you attacking?
The same one you
Okay,
pushed.
This one here.
You got advantage.
Oh,
It
that's
is-
right. Okay, thank
yep,
you.
It's prone, so you do have advantage.
Ooh, even better hit. Oh, 20! I know that hits for sure!
Nice.
Okay, so... That's 10 points of slashing damage. And then
Okay.
because of the Searing Smite at 3rd level, I get... 1 second. How many d8s? Or 1d6 for every spell slot. higher than second level, so that's 2d6. It's 11 points of what kind of damage? Something with fire. Okay, so 11. Okay, and then which now the target ignites in flames.
Nice.
And then I gotta roll my second hit though, because that was just my first hit. And then 19 hits. So then that was 11 points of fire damage, and then 9 more points of flashing damage.
What was before
So that was
the
at
9?
least.
Was that 19 at advantage?
Oh no.
Try for that natural 20, girl.
Alright, that one. Yeah, no hit. No natural 20s. So yeah, that was at least 20 points of damage overall, and now it is ignited in flames. Hold on.
Nice.
And then I'll keep try and remember when the start of its next turn is, because at the start of its turn it's got to do a Constitution saving throw.
Val, I think you killed it. Yeah, you killed it.
Igniting, that's another way of locating.
Do you wanna explain how you kill it?
I'm just gonna simply whack it like I do everything else, except that this time it's gonna explode into flames, and then from under a little pocket underneath my armpit, a little satchel I have, I'm gonna bring out some marshmallows. And
The disrespect.
I'm gonna turn the camera onto this because I have something. So,
Okay.
on the back of my battle axe, there's this sharp little point. I'm gonna put the marshmallow on there. And I'm just gonna hold it over the flames like this.
And do you recognize that axe?
That's a cool
Awesome.
As soon as Liz started playing Valmir, she's like, this is mine now.
Yeah. That thing's awesome.
That's so cool. Very nice.
And then there's two little, so I got 3 marshmallows. And that's how I kill it.
Nope.
Disrespect.
Davri's turn.
I think we need to take out the big guy.
Okay, so I don't see anything, right? I don't see any of these baddies.
No, at this point, all 3 of them are invisible to you.
Okay. And I haven't seen anybody attack any of them either. 2 of them just showed up, but the one up top hasn't been attacked by anybody, right?
Correct.
The one on top
Okay.
seems to be continually summoning.
Then I'm gonna walk over to the wine, and take a big drink. Assuming I can use my bonus action to take a big swig of wine.
I think it'd be free action.
Okay, awesome.
You
Then, yeah,
you bump into something and you're very startled by it.
Oh, do I actually feel it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, so as I bump into it, I'm gonna then use my action to do a perception check to like look around, be like, what the heck? What am I running into, and what else is in this room? Assuming I can do that, right?
Yes. Go ahead and roll for that. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, nat 1, reroll. Reroll. That
There's
comes
a lot of
That's
stuff
right.
once in this party. A lot of
Alright,
ones.
17 on the perception.
You don't see it, but while you're reeling around, you bump into it again and you figure out where it is. It's in the same square that you were standing.
Oh, okay. So I know where that one is. Well, oh crap. Let's see here. I don't really have any action economy left, so I am going to attempt to hide behind the wine barrels.
That's a good idea considering the circumstances.
Yep. Ooh, nat 20 on my stealth roll.
Ooh.
That's ridiculous.
Let's see
32.
here.
32.
I am become the knight.
You can't see them, but they can't see you either.
Yeah.
So. How does it feel, man?
Nice work. I like it.
And that'll end my turn.
Very nice. Zorn, I think you only have one more turn before you get there. Did I count right?
Yeah, I would think I would arrive next turn.
I think that's what I had thought too.
Probably at the end of my next turn, but
You
maybe.
definitely could telepathically say something if you needed to converse.
I don't think so. I probably can like just start to hear noises now, you know?
Oh, okay. That sounds fine.
Zorn's getting his cardio.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I need Jacoby to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so
I got you, buddy. We're gonna do this +6 up here.
okay.
He's also going to take an attack from the other one.
Hey, Jacoby,
Ooh, he's
What?
lucky.
can you move your mouse? Oh no, here we go. What's happening now?
Just like that.
Let me check the log. It's an 11 on his wisdom save.
Okay, he is... let's see here. He is frightened.
He has advantage against being frightened. No, that's me. He has nothing. He has nothing. He's screwed.
He has nothing.
You have nothing. You are nothing.
All right, Jacoby.
Aha!
What
Advantage? Oh no, that's me.
what this means for you, Jacoby, is that you cannot attack him, and you have to move away on your turn as far as you can.
Okay.
But can
Wait, he can't attack?
I believe so. Isn't that what the frightened is?
Yeah. When it comes to you can't attack the one you're afraid of, but the thing is, he doesn't know who he is afraid of.
I thought it was you just couldn't.
Oh, sorry, it's disadvantage, not cannot. He's got disadvantage.
He can't,
Okay.
he can't willingly move towards them, but he can attack at disadvantage.
My bad, guys.
Yeah.
Had turn undead in my head. Frightened.
I
was getting.
I was afraid there was some sort of new special fear ability out there that could lock down attacks.
No, it's just Dan. It's just Dan getting stuff confused. Is all.
The problem is he
Dan
doesn't
was
know
trying
the
to kill
source
us.
of his fear. He can't see it, so he doesn't know which way he's not allowed to walk towards.
That is an interesting concept.
Yeah, that would matter, except that it doesn't say that in the rules. It says when he's in line of sight of the source.
But he can't see it.
It doesn't say that he has to see it. I guess that's kind of semantics. I don't want to be.
I think it's an
lawyery
interesting
either.
concept.
Kind of a problem.
I think it's an interesting concept.
Ooh.
Is it a magical ability?
Yes, it is.
If it's a magical
So it's like-
ability, I would think the magic would affect him in a way that it would
Yeah.
have this like
Magnet.
as
It's like a
written
magnet
effect.
He would
Yeah,
feel
but-
like
Like he
deeply
doesn't know what it
repulsed by
is,
that
but he's a
spot.
frightened of something to his left situation.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes
Got it.
sense.
That's what I had in mind, and given now that I know that this is a problem, I won't put you in this situation again. I would just
Kinda
say
like
that
it.
you know there is an enemy over here, you can sense it, and you would have to run away.
Who
Or no,
knows
you
going
would.
on, but I know I
Sorry.
cannot move west.
Once again, I'm
Like,
getting it confused. You don't have to run away. I meant you have disadvantage. Good grief. Sorry, there's too much going
All
on.
good. It's all good, Dan. It's all good.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you. Okay, he doesn't take any damage either. The other guy missed. Now, we've gone like 2 hours without a break. Does anyone want a break real quick, and then I can...
Yeah.
I could use a break.
get my stuff together because I think I'm getting a little confused here. Let's come back in 5 minutes.
Okie dokes.
Yeah, sorry guys.
chapter, and I texted my best friend in the world.
Me?
No, Krista, but loves Lord of the Rings. And I said, hey girl, I think I'm about to find out why you have arachnophobia. And then I sent her a picture of the first chapter called Shalab. And she was like, well, have fun.
And all the hope is seeped out of you as the room gets darker and darker, as if the spider is consuming the very light in the room. That's the thing it does.
That's hilarious.
Well, when my storytelling gets good enough, I will eventually be able to bring in a monster that can do something like that. However, I often think of a lot of these things after the fact, and I've already showed my hand, and the monster cannot do the thing that I want because I've already established that it's not capable of doing so, and I'm routinely frustrated by this. So,
Dan, let me give you a tip, a DM tip. It is never too late in the fight to change the monster's abilities. I do it all the time. I'm like, it'd be really cool if I just gave this guy an extra ability that he totally had the whole time.
There's also a very lovely word in D&D called retcon.
I appreciate that, guys. I try to be consistent, but you're right. Sometimes fudging it a little bit is better for the whole party, for storytelling or just for fun overall. Okay.
My thing is like it's supposed to be fun, right? It's supposed to be a story. So if you come up with something that makes it a cooler story, that makes it better, add it in. Give it an ability. Like there's no reason to say that like you just thought of something really cool that it couldn't have had this ability the whole time and it's just now utilizing it. Like there's not like if it adds to the story, do it. Like
Dan, you need to watch an anime. You pick up on a trick they use. Don't ever let a good storyline get in the way of a better boss fight. When it comes down to the brass tacks in anime, the storyline is the first thing to go.
This is true.
Yeah, that's great. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. We were okay, yes, we were moving on to Gedlin's turn. So yes, just to be abundantly clear, there are more enemies showing up right after you kill them. Like you'd be putting this together now. You guys are pretty insightful as characters.
Yeah.
The onslaught keeps coming.
Is it?
Keep on coming, they keep on coming, they keep on coming.
Okay. Gedlin is going to say. So Gedlin believes that the big one in front of him is summoning the littler ones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's the assumption that he's making. Whether or not that's accurate, who knows? He's going to say, "Big one, top of the stairs." And then he will bonus action move Hex to that one.
Okay.
And make 2 attacks with Will of Our Lady of Joy. First attack is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay.
If he is concentrating on like a silence ability on me, then that would mean he would have to do a concentration check.
11 points of piercing damage, 5 points of necrotic damage, and 20 points of cold damage.
Okay, how much damage? Sorry, I got distracted. I was excited.
No worries. 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
5 points of necrotic damage and 20 points of cold damage.
Alright.
Going to attack again. 28 to hit. I assume it hits.
That's the good. Yes.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
1 point of necrotic damage and 20 points of cold damage.
Oh my goodness, how do you do 20 points of cold damage so often?
I have a spell called Armor of Agathis, and it gives me temporary hit points. And for as long as I maintain those temporary hit points, I get to just do extra cold damage on every attack.
That is so cool. I probably shouldn't have asked that because now I'm tempted.
Well, I mean, if I'm dealing out the most damage, I would probably be targeted, so it's fair.
No one's targeted you yet, other than once, I think. So
I got hit on an area of effect attack. I didn't even get hit. I passed it.
Do you have any more attacks you want to make? Can you?
Nope. That is my whole turn.
Any movement?
Nope. I like where I'm at.
Okay. Eustace can hear, but not see the enemies.
It's like a lot of my spells, to include particularly the spells that can actually affect these guys. So all of my attack spells are fire-based, but all of my charm spells require me to actually see the thing.
I promise I did not plan that.
Well, see, the thing is, I do have area effect spells. I mean, I could just probably lay down a fireball in this room and explode the barrels of wine and just...
And then be murdered in the night by Devlin. Yes, you could do that.
Exactly. Or, this is probably a worse decision, and that's just lay down a confusion.
Please don't.
There are more options.
There are more options, but some of them are not that good. Okay. He said up there, I don't think it's going to be a good option, but the only one I can think of right now, I'm just gonna lay down a 5th level Scorching Ray in that vicinity.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm just gonna send out all of the rays right there.
Okay.
Like I'm aiming at where I remember there being a creature right there.
Alright. Any saves I need to make?
Oh, I attack for all of them. How many do I attack? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second. This is okay, that's 6 rays that I'm sending at it, right?
Okay.
No, wait. Make a ranged spell, okay, and then 3. So
I think it's 5th level is 6. That sounds right.
Yep, it is 6. Okay, so I need to attack 6 times. So, 13.
Fail.
Okay. Ooh, 28.
Pass.
22.
Pass.
26.
Pass. Nice. High rolls.
19.
Pass.
And last one. 18.
Pass. 5 hits,
So
1
5
miss.
back. Yep, so 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 15.
Thank you, Jared. You're absolutely right. Dan, ignore that cold damage. My mistake. I was reading it wrong.
Oh,
I was
really?
I was mixing Armor of Agathis and Spirit Shroud.
Oh, okay.
They're both similar. I have both of them, so ignore that cold damage.
Okay. It's not that big of a deal. I fixed it. Thank you.
Rules lawyer.
So,
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate you.
Sorry.
the problem is I have a feeling it's resistant to fire. It's not going to be a lot of damage in the long run. I ended up doing 29 fire damage altogether.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
My bonus action. Let's see. Do I want to do? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to delete that. Yeah, I'll just do my telekinetic shove. I'm gonna shove it. Is that stairs like elevated?
Yes, I'd say it's like 2.5, 3 feet off the ground.
And the stairs behind it.
Stairs behind it are elevated, yes.
So should I shove it up the stairs or off the steps? You know, I'll shove it off the steps. So I'm gonna shove it towards me.
Okay.
That's a.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Strain.
16. I was expecting your roll for some reason. I think it passes, doesn't
16. No, it fails.
it? Really? Wow.
Yeah,
Surprising.
it's a 17 for me.
Okay, he falls into the barrels.
Yep. And I'm going to run all the way over here behind this barrel and just like crouch down. I'm not doing a strength, not doing a stealth roll because I already used my action. But I'm just gonna crouch down over here near this barrel. And then my
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna put difficult terrain on the one that's stuck in the barrels so it gets out. Let's see here. Jacoby. Now, Jacoby.
Oh yeah, I yell as I go to it. It's like, it's in the barrels!
Okay. Jacoby, you can attack, but it's
I
at
can.
disadvantage.
I mean,
Or you can run
might
away.
as well, dude. Like,
I'll do it. Why not?
wait, which one are you attacking?
The one, this one right here.
Click and hold.
I realized I should have done something different.
This one right here.
Perfect.
I should have shoved Jacoby towards me actually instead.
Oh.
13.
That was a bad move.
13.
13 misses.
Okay.
Try that one more time.
$17.
That hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage, big shoots.
Okay.
Ooh, reroll, reroll.
Reroll.
Reroll is weak damage. No, worse damage!
Roll again.
No, you only get to reroll once. Sorry, bud. I did you dirty there.
6
And let's see, we're
damage.
gonna have inspiration.
Okay.
6 damage. Right, Zach?
I suppose
That is
if he
correct.
wanted to use his inspiration, he could.
Don't
All right.
use your inspiration on this guy. Save it for the big boss fight. We're gonna need that.
True.
Okay, let's see. That's it for Jacoby, right?
Yep. I end my turn.
Velmira.
Question. If he hits it
Uh-huh.
once, there's an arrow sticking in it.
Oh,
can
yes.
he then transfer Hunter's Mark?
Yes, I will allow that.
Okay.
Some
Hunter's
reason,
Mark damage next time.
I cannot find the pit for Hunter's Mark. I'm still looking for it. Oh, there it is. I got a new set of
Is it
pips.
po-
For...
Is it
Is that
possible
a
to
guy
do
with a
bonus
target on
action?
his head? I love it.
It is. Sorry, Chris. What was
So
that?
Zach, I was about to say, Zach, you may be able to answer this question. Can you do a bonus action between your attack actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You can canonically you can attack, move,
Yeah.
attack,
Yeah.
whatever.
So,
you
what I
can
was
do anything.
thinking was like attack, then Hunter's Mark, then attack again.
But he missed his first shot, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He missed the first shot. I missed that.
Yes. Okay. Velmira, you are up.
I end my turn.
Thanks, Jake.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Take it
You
to
can
reroll
see
again.
him. You can see him. So you do not have to roll at disadvantage for attacking him.
I get to reroll the ones on attacks rolls too, right?
All
Yes.
D21s you
Okay,
can.
cool. Perfect, because it's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, perfect. Then, okay. I am going to cast Searing Smite on this one.
Searing Smite or Divine Smite?
Searing Smite.
Okay.
So it does the fire damage again. Okay, so the 17 hits. So we'll start slashing damage is 8 points of slashing.
Okay.
Then, sorry, it takes spell away every time I click off of something. 1d6, I think. I'm just casting this one at first level. So then that's 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then, but I get another hit. Yes. 19 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 8 more points of slashing damage.
All right. Is that all?
Yep, that's my roll.
Okay. Do you want to move at all? You probably wouldn't recommend it.
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Sounds good. Davri, you are hidden right now.
Yes. So I'm gonna pop up, and I can see the arrow sticking out of the purple one, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
that is visible.
that will be the one that I take a pop shot at. I'm going to use my short bow. Pop, 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 pop. And attacky tacky. With advantage, because I'm all hidden and stuff. Whee!
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep.
Oh man, that's a horrible advantage roll. 14 to hit.
Your arrow hits this guy instead, dealing the damage to him and making him visible.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I suppose I can tack on sneak attack and Wheels from the Grave for that then.
You certainly can.
Let's do sneak attack first. So he takes... I keep forgetting to roll my regular damage. I'm so excited for the sneak attack. So 17 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
Plus 8 short bow damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use one of my trinkets. Zoopity ba, it's gone for Whales for the Grave. Wait, I don't need to use a slot for it. Okay, so 12 Whales from the Grave. That's 12 necrotic damage to that one and to Mr. Purple.
Excellent. He's dead.
Hey, nice.
How much to the other guy?
12.
12. Thank you.
Can I grab the teeth?
They don't have teeth actually. Otherwise, you probably could after the battle was over.
I don't think you can even see the teeth, even if they did.
Yeah, can you imagine? It would be super cool having invisible teeth. You do something.
I tell you
with them,
what,
I don't know
Jacoby,
what.
Gedling
Like
tells
mirror?
so that he can get you the teeth.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Alright. For my bonus action, I'm just going to hide again. So I'm going to stealthify 18. That'll be against its passive perception.
And what was the number again?
18.
Did.
Awesome.
Good work.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Ooh, excuse me.
Zorn, you're back. Let me move you onto the map here.
Whee! Who's this
Breaks
guy?
his torch with him. Let's just have a free perception check from you.
I look around real quick and I don't think I see anything. I just see you guys like panting and sweating. I'm just like, what did I miss?
There's a big fight.
Perception check.
Yeah, I'll give you a
I got
free
an extra
perception.
20.
Okay. But you don't have dark vision, right?
No, but I do have my torch. Are you saying that even like firelight doesn't help see them?
Yeah, it's a unique thing. So you can't see them but your perception check, using your other senses, you can hear both of these guys.
Okay. My eyes get wide. I don't know what to do, so I'll just drop my special ability that gives people an extra D4 on everything. Let's give it
Nice.
to 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do Davry, Jacoby, Gedlin, and Velmira.
Okay. Thank you.
Halflings unite!
And that'll
Fighter
be
power.
my... I feel like I took too much. I feel like I'm done. That's it.
All right, sounds good. All right, the big bad is not too keen on this cleric that entered. He immediately turns his focus to you.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
And screeches. Let's see. Let me double check something real fast. Okay, the attack he wants is not available right now. So you are, I guess, a little lucky for that. Moves up, takes a opportunity attack from Gedlin and Velmira if they want.
Yes!
Got it. Yep. Always. Alright. I'm obviously quicker than Gedlin.
22. I don't think you are.
Okay, 22
Oh,
hits.
wait, but I get this one extra D4. So, how does a 15 do you?
That hits.
I guess you had a 22, so.
Both of you can do damage.
And I do get to apply hex damage, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
Okay, so
Cast
6
hex on
piercing and 5 necrotic for 11 total.
Okay.
Alright, that's 12 damage for my first strike. And then does 18 hit?
Yes.
Seven more points of damage. 19
Nice.
overall.
Okay. Both of you hit and you do some solid damage to it. As it reaches out its hand to Zorn. Zorn can't see it at all. Well, actually, yes, it's visible, but he can't see his hand. There's just a floating arrow there. And I need a Constitution saving throw from Zorn.
If you're 10 feet within 10 feet of me, you get +3.
He's not.
I'm 15. That's a bummer. Con save. Where's the button? 14.
And let's see here. You take 1 point of exhaustion,
Ooh.
but no damage.
There's a weird bit of me that thinks I just, because it was all the sprinting I did.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm pretty winded. I need a rest when this is all over.
Whew. Whew.
All right, and unfortunately, I need a wisdom save as well.
I'm much better at that, but I'll probably roll bad. Can't see it. I got a 28 on that one.
Oh, okay, you pass. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
The other one attacks Jacoby.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Why me?
Oh, one of the rolls was a nat 1, and the other one comes to an 11, which I'm pretty sure misses.
Yeah! Jacoby dodges, how about that?
Yeah, Jacoby dodges it. Like a pro. Like Legolas. Yes, there you go. Gedlin's turn. Good job, Jacoby.
Does that miss?
It did miss, yep. Fail.
Oh, y'all.
All right, Gedlin is going to move up to this spot, look up the stairs, and see if there's any other baddies coming down the stairs.
Nobody coming.
All right. In that case, he's going to turn, focus on this guy that has just attacked his friend. He's going to point at him and curse him in the name of Yandala and impose a Hexblade's curse on him. And then for his attack, he is going to cast 2 Eldritch Blasts. So, first attack is a 15, and I'm going to add my d4 for a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. That is going to be 17 points of radiant damage. Oh. Sorry, my bad. That should have been a 16 to hit. Like I said, no, okay, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
that
good.
still hits.
Okay, so I rolled the wrong damage, but it's. Let me reroll that.
Oh, you rolled the wrong damage?
Yeah, I was making the wrong attack. Sorry, let me rephrase that. No, still the same. Holy smokes! 17 points of radiant damage,
Wow.
and 1 point of necrotic damage. Second attack, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, max damage. 18 points of radiant damage and 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, you hear another one of those shrieks come from it as you have clearly ticked this thing off.
Good,
Big
that was
time.
my intent.
And it's you being the only one who can really see it, like clearly. You see its body begin to tremble each time the radiant damage contacts it.
I'm also going to yell at Zorn like, it's a ghost monstrosity, use your magic.
All right.
What is?
The thing right in front of you!
You can't see the arrow in it.
The thing right in front of you that I'm shooting.
Let's see.
Quit shooting at me, damn it!
That's all for Gedlin's action economy, right?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright, moving to Eustace then.
I'm gonna start with a bonus action and shove the purple guy away from Sauron.
Right here.
I should need a beater stick range.
But I need him to do the train saving throw.
He's got a 15.
That's a fail.
Yeah, that's
So I
a
push
strong
him towards
spell.
Gavin away from Sauron. It is. But see, I wish I did it on Jacoby last turn to rescue him a little bit. But yeah. This is so that way if he moves, Valmira and Gavin gets attacking opportunity again. And also gets him away from Sauron.
Yeah.
And now I will do my attack. I'm noticing the trend with the fire, so I'm not going to do fire this time. I'm going to do my mind sliver. So I'm looking at the guy and I'm going to fling a psychic spike into its mind, looking at the arrow. I need it to do an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 7.
Okay, and I deal 9 psychic damage to it. And the next time it does a saving throw, let me know, so I can subtract a 1d4 from it.
Okay. Nice. Alright.
And that ends my turn.
Very good. Jacoby's next.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the purple guy.
Alright. It's still with
Straight roll now.
disadvantage.
What? 11? Roll that.
He doesn't need disadvantage, right? Because he can see it.
Is the frightened only against the source? Oh, it's only towards the source of fear. So you're correct, Zach.
So roll this 11 back.
You're good to go.
Oops. $18.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so roll its
Hmm?
damage.
Okay.
8 damage.
I would say re-roll your damage.
Do we re-roll it?
Well, it's your call because we did that last time and you got a lower number. So.
I want to re-roll it.
Okay.
I love it,
Much
Jake.
better.
Take him to Vegas.
What is that, Zach? A 12, right?
Yep. 12.
Oh,
And then
damage.
Let me do your hunter's mark.
Okay.
5
I get to add it?
points of force damage.
Don't I get to add something? I thought.
No, not to your damage rolls, just your attack rolls if you don't make
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Jacoby,
but
how would
can
you
roll-
like to kill him?
Yes.
Nice.
Pew 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 pew. That's dead.
As he disappears, this one here that you still can't see that you've been frightened of also evaporates. He's no longer a threat, leaving you all alone in this room, and your frightened state drops.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, the wine's safe.
What do you mean? Are they dead? Are they
Yeah,
gone?
they're gone, guys. They're gone. They're gone.
They're gone.
I am gonna go upstairs and see if there's
The last
any-
action I heard was to cast a spell, so I cast Spirit Guardians.
Well, see, as you go for Spirit Guardians, I'm gonna go for Drunken Spirits.
I'm also drinking spirits.
Yeah, I'm done. I got most of my spell slots are already gone, so I'm just gonna drink until I go into a drunken stupor. And fall asleep.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm tallying XP here.
I'm gonna go upstairs and just do a quick look around and make sure that there's not more enemies upstairs.
All right. Are you doing a stealth check to go up there?
I will do a stealth check.
Okay.
Hang on. That's weak. I get a D4. That's 12. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use Favor of the Gods and add 2d4 to this roll. For another 3. 15.
You still have the emboldening bond if you want to add another D4 on there.
I already used that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that was your
So
stealth check?
15 total on my stealth, yeah.
Okay. What's your perception check up there?
29.
There is nobody up here. The door is blown wide open, just splintered. And there is definitely some disarray. The fireplaces have been put out. But it looks like some sort of possible spell, maybe. And just by intuition, you can guess that they must have milled around up top looking for you at first, put out the lights, and then they ended up coming down and finding you on the other side of the door, which is why they burst that door down.
Question. Looking at the destroyed doors.
Yes.
Is it in big enough pieces that through a judicious use of the mending spell, I could get the door back together?
Nope. They're splintered.
I love a direct answer.
Quick, everyone sweep them into a pile so I can cast mend.
Just nah, man, nah.
It's kindling now.
We're gonna need that too. So I will return back downstairs and say, okay, guys, good news, bad news. Good news is there's nobody up there. Bad news is we don't have any more doors. So we're going to need to make that a priority because this has become our new headquarters.
Well,
Gooder news, the wine is safe.
So I'm going to say
Probably
slightly
like the
drunk,
priorities.
but this door over there.
I mean, I guess we could theoretically retreat that way, but that would mean abandoning the wine and the brewing equipment, which I'm not.
Well, we can bring at least a barrel with us and hope that the rest of them survive the night. I think they will. They've survived this long, right? I think it's time to explore that tunnel and see what's on the other end. Because if it's safe on the other end, I'm good with sleeping in a tunnel tonight. I don't know about you guys, but
So what else is Jacoby's down with that?
Zorn, we're finally gonna listen to your plan. It only took us 2.5 hours, but I think we're coming around to Zorn's thinking.
I need a con saving throw from Eustace.
That's okay. I understand. I understand the concern, but like honestly, it's only been like 30 seconds since I suggested it, so.
Right.
I'm gonna lean into Davri and kind of like some point it used to like this guy drinks like he's a halfling.
I also drink like I'm a halfling. Copiously and with no abandon.
We're gonna get some red wine for the tunnel exploration for sure.
Oh,
And yes, nobody else remembers it. Nobody else remembers it, but we previously had a drunken monk in our party who would frequently pass out and crawl into a barrel, and I would just barrel walk him around as we explored the dungeon or wherever, so Devlin can canonically quite expertly.
There's been a surprising amount of alcohol in my campaign.
The old social lubricant.
Eustace is having a good old time.
Eustace is just done. He's done for the night.
He starts his long rest early.
What is the party's decision? What would you like to do?
Let me check this tunnel out. I'm down. I'll grab a couple. I'll empty a water skin and fill it up with wine for some road wine.
Road wine.
Road wine.
I'm getting quite tired, but I'm all for that too, in the sake of finding a safe place to rest.
Exactly. Yep, that's my priority. Is let's sleep, and I'm thinking about sleeping in the tunnels.
Okay.
Man, I gotta work on my cardio, guys. Whew. I just suddenly feel so lethargic.
It's not your fault, man. You're in armor and you got short legs.
I have no armor. I wear nothing but robes.
Wait, really? You don't even wear armor?
Nope.
Well, maybe you should start, and then you would build up your stamina, and then you could run around like me. It all starts with
no need for armor. I thought I was in better shape than this. Man, I got tired.
Oh. What?
My bad, Jake.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm very excited for this, actually. This is kind of where I was pushing you, but the fight was fun, too. So, by the way, you made a crap ton of XP, so Bonanza was an understatement.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! As you descend into the tunnel, is there any particular method in which you want to explore this so that I can work with that? Do you want to be stealthy? Do you want to just...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think probably Jacoby and I take up the lead stealthily.
I figured that was probably what was going to go on.
Because we be like that.
So do I need to roll 9 back for stealth?
180 feet that way.
That's correct.
All right.
And yes, I will need some stealth from Jacoby and Davri.
Nat 20
Jacoby.
again. It's hilarious when I roll a nat 20 on myself, so it's like, why? There's no need.
Jacoby, if you wanted to, you could cast Pass Without Trace using up one of your last spell slots, and we could all get a +10 to our stealth.
We're gonna be
do that.
sleeping
Let's-
anyways.
let's
Yeah,
do that.
Let's
Brilliant.
get it, boy.
Let's do that.
So, Davri, what is your stealth roll now?
That's gonna be a 42. Yeah. Seems mathematically impossible, but here we are.
42. Man, that would just be a cool roll in Pathfinder, but 5th edition, that's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do I need to roll a stealth, Zach?
I got you. Well,
It's funny when my nat 20 is doing
39.
nice. My nat 20 is doing less than half of the work.
Or, sorry,
Is that
sorry.
good? Is that good?
That's
You did pretty
great.
good, bud.
The two of you, I'm guessing, are going a little bit ahead of the rest of the party for the sake of scouting.
I
24.
think so.
I'll be up there with him with my 24.
Okay, you encounter 0 resistance for about 20 minutes of travel, and it
Wow.
opens up into this part of the tunnel. Hang on, apparently I need to turn on... Oh wait, no, the light is turned on. Scroll all the way down to the bottom middle, and you should be able to see where you are.
Yep. Me?
Hang on, Jake, I'll get your map set up.
Okay.
We're gonna put you two scouts up here.
I'm gonna
Wait.
follow along. I should probably do the. Okay, for a drunkard, got a 17, so that's good.
I will not impose disadvantage on you this time.
You absolutely could.
I could.
Well, the thing is, I got a 7. I got a 7,
would-
but I added 10 onto it because of the pass without
Right.
trace.
With the +10, you're gonna be in pretty good shape. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Davri and Jacoby. No perception check necessary for this information, but if you want more, you will need to roll for it.
Okay.
You are in a cave, and the cave has an underground lake. You see 2 rowboats tied up along the shore.
Ooh.
Guys.
Real quick. Sorry, we didn't mention this, but as we left that building, we closed the magical door behind us. Well, not magical, but
Okay,
the door behind us.
good idea.
Feel like we should just drop that real quick. I
Yeah.
want to make sure there's as little danger behind us as possible. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
That's about all without a perception check or further investigation of some sort.
Guys, you know what I think we have here? You know who we have here?
What?
Bootleggers. Think about it.
Bootlegger.
A normal house, a little bit of a bar, underground wine room with a secret tunnel.
The secret tunnel really does it. Yeah. Yeah.
We got bootleggers. This is a speakeasy bootlegger situation. I vote we make this our new headquarters.
Okay.
I mean, I see no reason why not. I have no idea what's on the other end of this, but I'm liking it so far.
I've heard the fugitives do make the best. Like, their places make the best, for
Hideouts,
I don't know,
Yeah. They've done the scouting in advance. They know what a good hideout is.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do we
Alright.
want to sleep in the tunnel and then work on fixing the doors of our new fort? Or just stealing doors from nearby buildings? That's also an option.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, to reinforce our new headquarters.
Let's explore a little bit further out here. I just want to be totally certain that we're not going to get ambushed in the middle of the night. But yeah, like I'm not crossing water. Like we're seeing water here. If we get out here and we see that there's nothing else, then yeah. All right, I'm gonna go look up north.
There's definitely a passage on the other side of the lake. I think a cave over
So,
here.
Joffrey,
Did you hear my shriek?
yes,
Ah!
so if you didn't actually shriek, you would actually be hidden.
Okay. I did shriek.
Okay, this is where we end for tonight.
Betrayal.
We start next session
wanna
with
move up
more
the
initiative rolls. Woo!
42 stealth check doesn't matter if you're scared.
Oh man. Oh. You know, I appreciate the dedication to being to abandoning the stealth. If you have no inspiration points, please take one, Aaron.
Okay, I do, but that's all right.
Okay, all right. Otherwise, I feel like that would definitely be worthy of an awarded inspiration point. This gives me a little more chance to finish setting up this area as well, because it's not quite ready for you yet. So, I do know what I want to do with it. I just don't have it set up yet. So let's get you some XP here.
XP.
Wow, that was
Sorry to the team for prolonging our short rests or our long rest.
Okay, I just don't have any spells, but it's fine. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to expend two sorcery points to recover a first level spell. I can do this as a bonus action. I did that on the way. Retcon.
Nice.
You can't take it from me, Dan.
I mean, if all else fails, Valmira can just start throwing us at him, you know?
Yes.
That's all I can do after this, yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Shot
Shot
put me,
could
girl.
probably do that with my character since he's crawling into that boat to sleep.
Okay, guys, you each take 4,650 XP apiece.
Lowdy.
4,600 and how much?
4,650.
Could you add to that my thing, Zach?
I told you it was crazy.
I do feel funny about this. Do I get that? Because I was in a tunnel the whole time.
So, I
You're part of the party.
like to keep the party all at the same XP level. So yes.
Thank you. I thought it was funny to like.
Wait, what are we...
I didn't get a
Zoran, we
difference
knew we had backup.
with a
I
different
didn't do
DM.
shit.
I just feel bad because like you got so stuck down that hallway for most of tonight. But
That's fine. I did it to myself. I thought it was funny.
one last detail. It
That's
is
like a quarter.
it is 7 in the evening. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going with. Actually, that's a little too far. 6 in the evening. That would be more appropriate. That allows you
Plenty of time to drink wine and relax in the evening. I'm very glad we brought my comfy chair down to the wine cellar.
This case, just get wildly drunk and slip into a boat.
You know, boating and alcohol, those never go bad.
Always
Always
a good
a good
decision.
combination.
That was a good idea.
Oh man. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know if it went exactly how I imagined, but I kind of had a tall order set for me, and that was see if I could have you guys under siege for a good portion of the evening, and that was what I came up with.
That was fantastic.
You did it, yeah. Nailed
Okay,
it.
good.
DM success.
You did.
Give yourself a point of inspiration, DM.
Yeah.
I was talking with my coworker who's into D&D, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. What do I do? I was bouncing ideas off him all day, and we were talking. One of the things I've learned as a DM is sometimes you got to come up with a situation and just not have an answer because your party has more available brain power to come up with the answer. And then once they come up with something that's convincing, you're like, that's totally it. Drop whatever
Nice.
the thing is that you had in mind and work with that. So that's kind of what happened tonight. So I was a little off the cuff. I enjoyed it though.
That's a good skill to build for a DM of something I know very little, but I feel like improvisational skills have got to be super useful as a DM.
Why not use the available brain power you have at the table to come up with answers for stuff? Like sometimes you just come up with way cooler story ideas than I could with 2 weeks of prepping.
So I've never done this. I've always wanted to, but I read on Reddit the guy's talking about how like one of the things he occasionally does is he will create a puzzle that he doesn't have a solution to, and then just wait until the party comes up with one that he likes. I'm like, you solved it. Like,
Yeah.
Awesome.
The party doesn't know you don't know.
Now that
Right.
we have finished last week, I want to tell you last week's thing, okay? So that was like hell, and it didn't work at all. That was not how it was supposed to go in Papa's little shrine. We made it work. The skylight and the mirrors were there because I was expecting to keep you there until nightfall with the hailstorm. I wanted to keep you there overnight, so you were in a foreign place with a door that did not lock, so that you would then have to fight the Night Stalkers. And the mirrors were there for that purpose.
oh, okay.
They had nothing to do with the puzzle at all. That was
Interesting.
It was an add-on that got really confusing because I didn't think about how it was both things were light related. And then you started using the mirrors and like, this actually makes sense. Because the solution to the puzzle is light a torch and walk by one of the statues, and the shadows will show you where the passageway is. So last week, I love how, I think we spent a half hour checking to see if there were more passageways. That was the only one, and that puzzle key in there was supposed to work with the riddle. You put the letters in, you figure out cover eyes, then you go and blindfold each of the statues. And when you do that, then the cube appeared. That was how it was supposed to work. But it was the most confusing puzzle to me as a DM. It took me actually a half hour to figure out how the puzzle worked, and I had the key. I couldn't figure it out. So I'm not surprised that it was confusing to you guys too. I was so unsure of how to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's like a real cipher puzzle too.
Yeah,
for sure.
We as a group are not used to that.
Me neither. And that's the only one that I know of in this campaign, so I don't intend on doing more of those. The Obalaka shrine.
Every now and then keep us on our toes,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is actually. I just want to give you this little teaser, just because it'll. I don't know. I'm excited. By coming down this tunnel, you've opened up the next chapter. So this is a valuable place to explore. So it's not like, meaningless tunnel with a lake. No, you do want to be here. This is the correct. I was kind of gently directing you this way. So that was intentional.
I mean, the wine was enough, but
yeah, yeah, we're still going back for the wine, so
right.
Yeah, the wine is
Have you guys ever seen The Mummy? Have you ever seen the movie The Mummy? Years
at the
end where like the evil henchman is like the place is collapsing and he's trying to carry as much treasure out as he can, and it like clearly is what keeps him trapped there. That's gonna be Gedlin with these barrels of wine.
I can see
Omu is gonna collapse after we end the death curse, and Gedlin's gonna die attempting to rescue these barrels of wine.
I'm gonna take all the gold with me. I had one more thing I was going to give you, and I totally forgot to tell you while you were in that cellar. When you were stumbling around up above, somebody found a note, and when you read it, it talked about a legendary treasure hoard somewhere northwest of Omu by about. Was it like, here, let me measure real quick and give you the actual distance. Because this is kind of important, and I think Zach would actually know what I'm talking about here.
Usually there's spell schools.
Let's see here.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I'm almost done. I know it's getting late.
No, you're good.
Turn tape. About almost 300 miles north of Omu, a rumored treasure hoard.
Ooh.
And it's a really old note, but it's something. So
So make sure you
I
write
know
that
anything
down.
about treasure hoard, it means dragon.
That's going to be a thought. I'm immediately hearing upon treasure. Like, have I heard anything about dragons in Chult? Because that's my assumption.
Oh, and
There's
I guess
dinosaurs.
I want to mention one more time. A few months ago, we talked about that one thing you found in the trees off in the distance, Gadlin. Definitely want to have that in your notes.
I don't even think I remember what that was. But
I think you had a successful perception check, and you found it was the ruins of an airship.
yes, that's right. Thank you for reminding me of that.
And Gedlin wanted to go check it out, but he knew that the Omu thing was way more important, so he had that on his list. But I was just thinking about that today, like future campaign stuff. It's probably good for me to remind you of some of these details. Another one is eventually you could go find the rest, go finish the quest line for the Lost City of Mesro. So that's coming up as well. So here is 3 little plotline hook things, whatever you want to call them, for continuing. What was the last one? All of you are aware that any sort of loot or treasure that you had could be traded or sold at Port Yanzaru, which is roughly 320 miles north on the north side of Chult. So that'd be like the likely place to go after this and go like put it in one of the merchant prince's banks or something. So as you progress,
so I'm just going to float this to the group. If we end up with a boatload of treasure, and we know where a partial airship is, perhaps we could hire some enchanters to fix up the airship and then go on bananas crazy adventures in our airship.
Yeah, I love that. I love the idea of an eldritch blast coming out of an airship. That just sounds really cool.
Funny you say that because
Also a fireball,
the
yeah.
enchanter deals with the Magic School of Enchantments, which is, I think, it's not what you think it is, since Eustace is a wizard in the School of Enchantments. So
yeah, he's thinking of
Eustace is an enchanter, actually.
Okay.
It's probably more transmutation, but that's
Yeah, transmutation is what he was thinking of.
Things and stuff.
It was funny.
I'm sorry, all I heard was
Right,
nerd
yeah,
talk. Let's go do cool stuff.
There you go.
5e people get really weird about like the spell classifications. Don't worry about it.
I
It's
get
a
so
wizard
confused
thing.
by them. I try my best,
It's
but
a wizard thing.
That's so weird to me. Okay.
But something can also be enchanted.